I can't hear you, Jeff. Jason?
Now you can hear me.
Yep.
I just wasted all that time when my damn mic was muted.
Yeah,
I'm sitting there trying to do two things at one time. I apologize.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to our watch along to the Rams and Bears game.
It's a no huddle Sunday. 401 Raider Jeff will be on here shortly. He's getting him something to eat and taking care of some family discussion before he comes and joins us. But we're here. You're here. Let's get to it. Rock that chat. Any of you guys in there? Let's have some fun. There's the Rams and the Bears. I picked the Bears to win, but in all honesty, I think the only chance of beating the Seahawks is rests with the Rams, not the Bears.
Honestly, I'd rather have the Seahawks over both these teams.
Yes, I do too. And I guess over time I've kind of appreciated the Seahawks since they left the AFC West and kind of did their own thing.
Yeah,
I appreciate what they've done. Cool Kev in the house. Thank you, Cool Kev. Jaw Raider in the house. Thank you, Jaw Raider. What was your take on the last game?
No comment because I didn't watch the last game. I was spending time with the family. So,
yeah.
From what I could see from the little pop-ups from Discord, is the Patriots pretty much handled business, but it was mostly defensive game, even though there was some points scored.
No.
And looking at the scores, 28-16. Now, if it was a defensive game, I'd say the Patriots played the most sound football and protected the football more than anything.
They still were horrible at protecting the football. They had 4 turnovers.
Really?
They had 4 turnovers, three or 4 turnovers themselves. Yeah. Jeez. It's just the Texans didn't capitalize on them.
Oh, okay. So both teams had a bunch of turnovers, just one actually. Okay.
Yeah.
That score makes sense then.
Yeah. So
Houston's offense was definitely terrible.
Yeah, it was. Well, they didn't have Nico Collins, which it sounds like an excuse, but it does change their philosophy because Nico is he's their go-to guy, man. He's the straw that stirs the drink, as you can say, when it comes to that offense.
Yeah, but I personally think Houston's receiver room is very talented. Both their rookie receivers are very good, and they held the fort down when the veteran receivers they had were hurt during the season.
Yeah. So the overall, I'll kind of glaze over the stats real quick of the previous game. The total yards was 241 to 248. Houston had 241 yards to New England's 248 yards. Houston had 193 yards passing, where Patriots had 148. Houston had 48 yards rushing to New England's 105. Houston had 16 first downs to New England's 13. Third down conversion was 717 to 314. Fourth down was 1 and 2 on both sides. Houston ran a total of 72 plays, where New England ran a total of 64 plays. CJ Stroud was sacked 3 times. Drake May was sacked 5 times. The penalties were 4 for 32 and 3 for 48, so penalties wasn't the issue there. Houston had 1 lost fumble. New England had 2 lost fumbles. CJ threw 4 interceptions. Drake May threw 1 interception. So it was 5-3 was the ratio. So neither one of them really was the. So the total stat line in and of itself is pretty balanced on both sides, except for the run game. There's obviously a huge disparity there, and in the turnovers. So we'll get to basic football. We'll talk basic football concepts. Run the ball, don't turn it over, right? That's kind of what you want to do.
Yeah.
But we were going when that game was going into halftime. I looked at the stats. I just wanted to know exactly how, because they started off. They ran the ball 3 times on the first drive, and then there was a couple other times they ran the ball, and that was it. It was like every time they first down, second down, third down, they're dropping back to pass. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? The score's 7-7, and they've already thrown the ball 21 times with only 9 completions.
That's ridiculous.
No
faith in their run game at all.
That's just, and I don't think that was the issue.
There we go. That was a nice little return.
Yep. Not bad. So we're going to be, our televisions are going to be off slightly. You're going to be a little bit behind me by maybe a half a play. So
I'll let you do the reactions.
And then
I'll comment.
When Jeff comes back in, he's going to be almost a whole play to 2 plays ahead of us on his end.
Oh, he's going to be spoiling the game.
Yeah, which, as long as it's not a Raider game, I don't care.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me.
I mean, we're here to have fun, watch some football, talk about it, talk about playoffs, talk about our Raiders if we want to.
Yeah.
Should we shout out the chat?
Well, the only one we haven't honored here is Mr. I Not Bueno. Mr. I'm Not Bueno. He's shouting out to Cool Kev. Who else we got going on? I may have missed. I think I give it. You know what? If I didn't, Cool Kev, sorry, Cool Kev. Thanks, brother, for showing up. Tyler A7, what's up, man? What's up to everybody? Looks like we already got a fumble.
Yeah, Swift.
No, he was down.
Was he?
Yeah, he was down. Both elbows hit the ground and then the ball came out. Ground caused the fumble.
Oh.
You'll see it in slow-mo.
Yeah. A different angle made it.
Oh, that should have been a touchdown. So Chicago moved the ball. Well, they got a good kickoff return. Got plus yardage on the kick return. Got some plus yardage on the first 3 set of downs. And Yeah, that shouldn't happen.
Oh, Dunes didn't adjust to the ball. It was
Yeah, he
thrown a
tried
bit
to
behind him.
cradle catch it.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be hard for them to run against this front seven of the Rams, but it can be done. There's been teams that have had success running against them. You
Yeah.
just got to be patient and stick with it. Don't get that offensive coordinator for Houston should have been fired at halftime for that. That was it's the same reason why Musgrave got fired by Jack Del Rio. Is his game plan, the execution of the game plan was totally, there was no reason for it. Oh, well, looks like we're going to have issues in this game too.
Rough ball or floppy play.
Oh.
Caleb Williams was holding his hand.
Yeah.
His throwing hand.
Yeah. It is super cold, so any little nick or whatever of that hand is going to hurt a lot more than what it normally does.
Yeah. Jaw Raiders saying, you know why I want the Bears to win, even though I picked the Rams. See who's better play caller between Ben Johnson versus Clint Kubiak.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. That would be a good matchup to see, kind of gauge where, where we're looking at how it would benefit us.
A little bit, but I think the Seahawks are playing better defense than anybody right now. They're just lights out right now.
Yeah. And I think the combination of Charbonnet and Walker is a little bit better than what the Bears have as far as the running game goes. So that could be a different. But they both, Kubiak and Johnson, both had the same mindset: establish the run, extend spread the defense, extend it, and make your plays when they come to you.
Yeah. I mean, overall, the playoff games have been pretty exciting, mostly. Like that Steeler game was probably the most boring one out of the bunch so far.
Yeah. No.
I got Discord just blowing up in my ear. I got to turn that thing off.
Yeah, I missed Truvosity's last. He made a statement. I sent Darkside a thing in the chat. I said, "Hey, check your DM," and then he said, "Check these," and I'm like,
"Yeah,
you want to go there? I'll make your mom put you up for adoption, son." So I think I got him locked in for Tuesday for our show.
Yeah,
Raider Nation, show me your shield.
He puts a lot of work into researching players for the draft, so
yeah,
could definitely learn a lot on players on that end.
Yeah, and the key to it is watching them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he puts in the work to watch their film.
Yeah. A lot of mine comes from live. I watching players live. Usually during the college football season, what I'll do is at the beginning of the season, you know how they have the players to watch, who's going to be NFL prospects, and I'll start kind of making mental notes of those players and then watch their games and see what I truly see. You know what I mean? Perfect example is Caden Proctor, right? Tackle for Alabama. And I watched him, and I'm like, okay, he just got blowed up. He got blowed up like Kappa.
I'm not a fan of Proctor. Personally, I haven't been all season.
Now the left tackle for Miami has me intrigued, but I don't know. I don't know if he's draft eligible or is going to come out in the draft. That dude is a massive human being, and his technique is really good. The only time he gets beat is speed on edge, right? Which is
that's not good.
But it's very few and far between. Very few and far between. If he can get his hands placed just right, that fast edge rusher he knocks him right out of the play. But in fact, I want to do it. I've been aiming to do a little research on him, anyways.
Stafford's being really safe with the football. Yeah, Stafford's really making sure nobody can catch the ball if his guys can't.
Oh, I like this. Markel Bell, highly regarded JUCO, known for his size and performance, anchoring the line. And now I've watched the kid. I couldn't even tell you what his name was, but I was watching him. And just the way his fundamentals were just absolute. And he's such a massive human being that just his measurables alone. 6'9", 345 pounds.
Jeez. You see, I think his name's Isaiah World from Oregon.
He's pretty
300 something.
Yeah. He's actually pretty good. He had a couple bad games though this past year. But
he's inconsistent for sure.
Yeah. But this guy, the last game, because I was watching the last game with this guy, because I was just thinking, hey, I want to watch their left tackle, see how he performs. And I was like, good Lord. If nobody really is gonna power through him. He's so big.
Mm-hmm.
And the way with the leverage that he plays with,
he's not
like tall. He's not going back. I mean, he literally 3 or 4 times took on the edge rusher, and that guy just stopped. It was like, I just hit a brick wall. I can't go no farther. So Markel Bell, that's the guy we're going to be studying in the next few weeks, and then we'll see.
Well, coincidentally enough, Dark Side is a Miami Canes fan.
Oh, yeah.
So we could ask him on your guy. Raider Paul sends Blaine wins the game for the Pats. Effing great. Yeah, still disappointed we didn't re-sign him. Chase on and Spillane were the 2 guys I really wanted us to re-sign, and it was very unfortunate we didn't. Yeah, because that coach was not a good head coach. He can call offense, and that's about it.
Who's that?
Raider Paul said even the coach from the Pats we passed up on to shake my head. But he's a terrible head coach. I hated the signing as soon as it was made, as soon as it was a rumor.
Yeah, I was I wasn't like pissed per se, but I was just like, what are we doing? And it's like, okay, it has happened where guys went to be head coaches somewhere, weren't successful at all, were horrible, terrible, go back, regroup, rebuild their toolbox, and then come back and be successful. It has happened. And I was hoping that would have happened with him. You know what I mean? Because
I knew it wasn't going to. As soon as it was made, was talking to my uncle and cousin, and I told them, like, watch, the guy's not even going to be here a year and a half because that locker room's going to turn on him so quickly.
No.
Especially after what they did to Derek Carr. I know Derek Carr, half the fan base does not like Derek Carr and won't give him credit for anything, but he's the best quarterback we had since Gannon, and he stabilized our offense. And it's not Carr's
That's just
fault
it.
that he had an absolutely terrible defense the whole time he played.
Yeah. And then Margoa from Miami definitely is. If we're gonna go offensive line,
well, personally for me, if we're going top tier offensive linemen, which I honestly hope we don't, because we need to just sit and pick Mendoza. Yeah. But that being said, the two best tackles in this draft are both right tackles, and we can sorely use those. And Maui and Fano, they're both very good right tackles. I agree with you, Raider Paul. Mendoza's going to be a show tomorrow. That should be a really good game. Miami's defense is very good.
Hey, Raider Paul, just so you know, it's not Jelly Roll, it's Jelly Belly. Get it right.
I don't even know if he could say Jelly Roll anymore. Jelly Roll weighs, what, like 210 now? Or something crazy like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how he turned up pretty good though.
Yeah, he's looking good.
Thinned up pretty good.
Said no, you're Jelly Roll from the nation.
That's all right. I am currently in week 1 of my rephasing. My daughter getting married this year. I gotta trim back down. I get down to 265, 270, man. It's a different game. Different look.
Yeah. No, I definitely need to get back in shape again.
It's a little harder when you're 53 years old, but I ain't trying to kill it either. You know what I mean? It's
I got nothing but excuses, so I just need to shut them down and just go do it.
Yeah. The biggest thing is, so what I usually do is like the first week or two is just diet with minimal exercise, right? So it's just activity type exercise, and then next week I'll be back in the gym, and then I'll start from there and just start working on core stuff from there.
Yeah.
But it's hard. I mean, in 2015, I was 255. I had a 30. My waist was just at 40 inches. Actually had a 6-pack.
So Raider Paul. And Raider Paul said you're good. That's just his nickname for you.
Well, I'm okay with it, man. I don't take stuff like that personal, but I sure would like to change that nickname, because you're only making an observation. It's it's like, is what it is, right? I am who I am. But when you're 6'4", 325 pounds, I still got one good ass kicking whip left in me. So
Hey, Jason, I'll be right back.
Alrighty, we'll be here waiting.
Yeah. Gotta.
He's got to take the Chiefs to the Super Bowl. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is now. Well, after the field goal, we will be at 7-0. Same here, Raider Paul. Same here. All right, score 7-0. If you guys obviously were watching the game, if you notice how the Rams attacked that, it was predominantly a 50-50 mix of run to pass, and they kept a lot of balance into that. So, and that's important, you know. Yeah, Raider Paul, you're right, man. I do think Jeff's downtown celebrating with the Pats. You know, I think he's just leading us on. He's probably listening in the back. He's got his earphones with him, so everything we say, he's gonna hear. I know that man don't stay. He can't stand the Patriots. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. So yeah, so just the run attack right now. Kyrie Williams is already at 4 carries for 18 yards and a touchdown. So that right there in and of itself, that is so key for teams, especially in the playoff. We get in the playoffs, you got to kind of dictate the flow of the game, and what better way to do it than with the passing game? You know, medium to long throws over and over and over again. You know, it just doesn't work. Yeah, hey, Paul. Worm 45, welcome, man. Welcome. Y'all can have CJ Stroud. We don't want him. It's hey, I think, be quite honest with you, I think coaching is what's hurting that team.
Hello. Thank you for pointing out I was muted. Thank you, Roadster.
Now we wished he was muted.
That's a funky picture.
What's that?
1990 me Roadster.
Yeah.
Gave me a chuckle. Looked like Jason's nephew.
Yeah.
Definitely related to Jason.
Yeah. And I like earlier, wasted talent was in the previous live show that we had for the earlier game, and one of the keys to the game at the second half we were talking about was come out, establish the run, right? Because ultimately in football is when you're on the defensive side, you want to make the offensive side one dimensional, right? You want to try and limit them and make them one dimensional to where if they're going to have any success, they're going to have to try at a certain portion of it, whether it be deep to middle throws. You know, they're going to get away from the short throws or even the check down type stuff. So you got to, but when you're on offense, you don't want to make yourself one dimensional. That makes it easy for the defense.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Raider Paul asking if you're going to Bakersfield.
No, I'm not going to go to Bakersfield. I do have the draft in my back pocket. I might go to the draft. Right now, I'm only probably about 10% sure I'm going to go to the draft because I think if I go, I might end up going by myself, which isn't. I don't care about that. But yeah, I don't think because the Bakersfield is. It's cool because Raider fans get together and enjoy some camaraderie and things like that. But what I look at it from like the draft to me is kind of the beginning of building our team. Even though we have free agency and the free agency, that's fun. But the draft, for some reason, it's just so much funner because one, you're seeing the kids that are in the draft. You see the fruits of their labor start to come to light,
Mm-hmm.
and see the smiles on their faces and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. I like that. But also at the same time, it kind of gives you an idea of what our front office and our coaching staff are starting to think. But this year the free agency is going to tell us a lot more. Marcus Banks, welcome, brother. Yep, much love to you, my friend.
Raider Paul saying there ain't shit to do in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's another thing too, is the location that they're having it kind of, I know next year is it next year they're going to Washington, D.C.? Is it next year? I think it's next year.
Might be interesting, but
the 2027 draft. I think that.
Sorry, go ahead.
I think the 2027 draft, but Pittsburgh too. I mean, if I go back there, I mean, I can always catch a ride or something and head over to the. It's what the Hall of Fame's only 2 hours away. So something like that. But the draft has a lot of our hardcore super fans going too.
Yeah,
which is cool. So what turned me onto it was Leonard. Leonard was talking about it, and I'm like, I might want to go to that.
Yeah, our last guest, Darth Raider and his brother Leonard, both said that they were going to be going. So that'd be cool to meet up with them if you did end up going. Get some pictures taken.
Now, if it's in L.A., Los Angeles, then that'll be easy for me because I could take my wife, drop her off at Disneyland down there, and then go up to the draft.
Yeah, I think if it was in California, I would have to go so I can drop my wife off with the kids so she can visit family.
Yeah. Is her family still here too?
Yeah, they're all in California.
Yeah.
What's up, Marcus? Nice seeing you again. Marcus is a Colts fan, right?
Titans.
Sorry.
Titans fan.
I knew it was a blue team.
Yeah. It's kind of nice to have friends that are fans of other teams,
Yeah.
Like one of my best friends is he's a Seahawks fan. Another friend that's a Colts fan. I got some friends that are Pittsburgh Steelers fans that are respectable Steelers fans.
Yeah.
Then I have a cousin that's a Broncos fan that I'm like, dude, I ain't even gonna. If you ain't smart enough to figure out Tim Tebow is not a good quarterback, I'm sorry. I told him, I said, hey, Tim Tebow is an awesome athlete, great athlete,
great guy,
and it sucks that he's stuck on that quarterback position because truly, I think he'd make a great H-back if he just learned how to catch with his athleticism.
Well, I mean, look
easy.
at Taysom Hill.
Mm-hmm.
He would be exactly what Taysom Hill is.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even better.
Yeah.
No, but it's definitely fun watching games with friends that are fans of other teams when both teams either suck or are really good. Like when they're competitive with each other.
Yeah. But when you're a core fan, but you also appreciate their other teams in football, you know?
Yeah.
When you get if you put blinders on and you're only focused on one team all the time, you lose that ability to decipher other teams, you know, and appreciate other aspects of football as well.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Especially like seeing how some people think like this one off season we're going to be Super Bowl contenders. It's like people are already delusional about the Raiders.
No.
Too much pressure on Mendoza.
Well,
or whoever we take.
Our roster right now is constructed just like an expansion team. So it's just like if the Raiders were born 2 years ago and we just have to build the roster and keep building. And even if, my take is if we can hit on 3 people in free agency and 3 people in the draft with what we drafted last year and the year before, that will start to put us in that competitive world, right? To where because right now we're not even competitive.
No,
we
got blown out
6 times, 6 games that we literally, and then there was only 3 games. Well, 2 games that we actually played as if though we look like an NFL caliber team. Right?
The 2 games Geno Smith threw 3 interceptions?
No, it was the Patriots game and the Texans game.
Well, I would argue the first Chargers game and the Bears game also.
Because the team played.
Yeah.
And then you throw in Geno, you're absolutely right. 100%
Geno
right.
Lost both those games, and Carlson also contributed to the Bears game.
But the Chargers game too, after the 3rd interception, the team kind of withered.
Well, I mean,
in a roundabout way.
3 interceptions against a good team.
Yeah.
Other than that, like they were competitive and they're playing tough against them.
Yep.
I will give the team credit for that first Chargers game. Geno Smith 100% lost that game. Because it's a lot easier to pull some juice out when the game is close. But yeah, that Washington game, that was complete disaster. We got nothing but garbage time touchdowns. Tucker's 3 touchdown game. And then where was that the rest of the season? Geno throws 3 touchdowns to Tucker and then doesn't look at him for most of the season after that.
Well, I did that with Bowers too. But Bowers got hurt in the first game.
Well, but when he came back healthy, like it seemed like they hardly used Bowers. Even that 3 touchdown game Bowers had, he didn't have 10 targets, did he?
I don't think so. I think he only had 6 or 7.
Yeah. It's like Georgia was so good with Bowers because they fed him the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, heck, he made Beck look like he was going to be the next thing at quarterback.
Him and Stetson Bennett both.
Yeah.
Be quite honest with you, he made, if it wasn't for him,
Georgia won the national championship.
Oh yeah. I know the first one when they beat Alabama. That one, and I think it was his sophomore year. By by all means, he was absolute money in that. He was the best player on the field.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever Nick Saban comes out and says we got to learn how to stop this guy, and you got Patrick Surtain on him, guarding him, child, please.
Yeah. Well, Nick Saban said that about Neighbors too. He's going to be special. It really sucks he got hurt this year.
Yeah. Oh man, I fixed the ticker and I was wrong. I thought they'd already scored a touchdown when I fixed the ticker. Never mind.
Oh, that was a nice throw.
Mm-hmm. As much as I'm not a Caleb Williams fan, this year the addition of Ben Johnson for him this year has really,
Yeah.
yeah. Kingsbury and Riley couldn't do what Ben Johnson's doing with this kid right now.
Williams has still been somewhat inconsistent this year. Next
But he's
year,
making plays.
he makes a step up, then that's when it's like, okay, he's for sure legit.
No. One of the things that I appreciate with him is he stays with it. He's not quitting or giving up. He's staying with it.
Oh, he's always trying to extend the play.
Well, not just that. It's, when they're down by 2 scores, he's not trying to do too much, but yet still making the plays.
Yeah.
And he's keeping his head in the game. That's important for these quarterbacks, especially the young quarterbacks that are developing, is to realize that, the NFL football really truly is one game, one play at a time. And that's what it comes down to, is one play at a time. Well, look at the Bills-Broncos game last night. Every play mattered. Every play. Even that little 2-yard run in the second quarter, it means something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you see their mascot leaving skid marks on the field?
Yeah. Now it's got I think they have it's like 7 degrees with the wind chill factor there right now. Where you're at in South Dakota, what's the weather outside for you?
Let me pull that up right now. All I know is before I got onto the show, it was snowing sideways and one was blowing pretty dang good.
Mm-hmm.
But currently it's 12 degrees where I'm at, and it feels like -9.
Mm-hmm.
And we have wind gusts up to 38 miles per hour.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why the snow's sideways, huh?
Yeah. It's not even the worst we've had, though.
No.
Last year in the winter, the wind was blowing so hard that it blew all the snow away. Like, it actually snowed a decent amount last year for us, but the streets stayed clean because of that wind.
It's a bad throw. Yeah, one of the coaches at Manteca High School, when I was working at Manteca High School, him and his brother, they both went to Minot College there, and I think that's in North Dakota, right?
I don't know.
Minot,
I've never heard of that college.
Minot.
Chicago's doing pretty well. Susu. They're tied right now. They just scored a touchdown and almost came up with an interception.
Yeah. Salute, Susu. Welcome. It's really nice about having the volume turned down so we can do the live part and still watch the game?
Yeah.
I don't have to listen to Chris Collinsworth.
I can agree with that. I've never liked Chris Collinsworth.
Yeah.
It's a shame, too, because I really like his partner he calls games with.
Al Michaels,
Yeah.
I can't stand him either. He's a Raider hater, bro.
Yeah.
He hated Al Davis. Hated him.
That's fine.
And he emphasizes anytime used to play for the Raiders, scores a touchdown. He emphasizes that. It's like in this game, he's probably saying, he'll probably say something to shit on the Raiders because of
Devontae Adams.
Davante Adams.
Susu said, let's go. I don't like Sean McVay's face.
Ooh.
Yeah, Bears made the Rams punt.
Had him pinned inside the 5, too.
Yeah.
Luther Burden, he's a good punt returner.
Yeah. Well, that was Duvernay.
Was that Duvernay?
Yeah.
He's good, too. So, 13:50 to go in the second quarter. Scores tied 7-7. Chicago will have the ball back after commercial, and I will be right back after this commercial.
Yeah, Luther Burden's deadly. He's a really good receiver. Give him another year or two, and he's going to be turning up NFL. Right now, the Bears just have a little bit too many receivers for Luther Burden to be a big factor. Not to mention they have their rookie tight end who's pretty dang good right now, too. I'm doing good. Can't complain. Watching some Sunday Night Football. How are you doing? So, unfortunately for us Raider fans, Patriots won and the Broncos won. The Broncos lost their quarterback, so it's looking like the Patriots are going to probably make the Super Bowl fairly safely. That's unfortunate. So right now I'm hoping either the Bears or the Seahawks make the Super Bowl and win. And I think right now I'd rather the Seahawks win because I don't want the coach that turned down the Raiders to win the Super Bowl. Oh, nice. You're a Seahawks fan. Frustrated because you only get Roku TV. Yeah. Kind of sucks watching, not being able to watch your team. Another kind of crazy thing about the Seahawks is Darnold. I mean, a lot of people got turned off by Darnold because the last 2 games he played with the Vikings was atrocious because their O-line was that bad. And then he goes to the Seahawks and they're just tearing it up. Raider Outlaw said it's not Al Michaels anymore. It's Mike Tirico.
Oh, yeah. Al Michaels is on Amazon.
Kirk Street.
You're right.
Which I like that pairing too.
I like Kirk Herbstreit.
Yeah. Kirk's very fun to watch.
Thank you for the correction, Raider Outlaw.
You're welcome, Susu. This is my first time commentating on a game, so sorry for the fumbling.
You're still better than Booger McFarland.
That's not hard to do. Oh, Williams threw the ball just a little bit behind Loveland. That's the second time he's done that now where he's thrown behind the receiver and it became a drop.
3rd and 10. Ball's on the 25-yard line. Or the 20, excuse me.
Thank you.
Tunnel screen for 6. And bring out the punt unit.
I hate those screen passes.
They serve a purpose, though.
Yeah, they serve a, hey, we're giving up and we're punting the ball because it's 3rd and long. That's exactly what they are.
No. If 74 blocks that play right, he's getting more yardage.
We are currently in the first quarter. Or did we just end the quarter?
Second quarter. We're second quarter. Hold on. Second quarter, 12:35 clock ticking, and the score is 7-7.
I haven't even been paying attention to the scoreboard.
The punt is away. And it trickles out of bounds at the 24-yard line. So when we come back from commercial, it will be the Rams ball. Second quarter, 12:24, score 7-7. And if you're interested in the commercials, it's Carnival Cruise Lines. I believe it's Carnival Cruise Lines. It might be the other one of the other ones, but it's some cruise line here. It's showing all these people happy and jumping around on a boat in a pool.
Accelerator coming in with the score prediction of 97-10. Bears winning.
Nice. Marcus Banks. I know I'm killing you, man. Susu's like, I don't want to listen to the commercial, the play-by-play in the commercials. That's funny.
Accelerator saying that start of the third quarter, Williams will have a league record of 5 passes and 5 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Accelerator and his bold predictions.
Susu hates the Rams because their coach's face.
It's all right.
Got to find a way to root for or against the team somehow, right? When your dog's not playing.
I just think the Rams has a better chance of beating the Seahawks than the Bears. Now, I do want the Seahawks to win. Don't get me wrong.
She is a Seahawks fan.
Yeah, that's why
she wants the Rams out. Think Tony Homo is the most annoying announcer next to Collinsworth. I would fire them both. To be fair, I hardly ever listen to the commentators while the game's playing, so I don't even hear any of them anymore.
All right. Rams 1st and 10. They try a zone reach to the left side, and it goes for negative yards.
Yeah. Bears defense is playing aggressive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, get on it. Get on it. All right. That was, I think they ruled it incomplete, but I'm not so sure that wasn't a fumble. That is a fumble. The hand's empty coming forward. Anyway, either way, the Rams retained the ball. Third, it was a fumble. 3rd and 11. They lost a yard on the recovery.
Yeah.
Nice. Ferguson for a nice 14-yard catch. 1st and 10 for the
That was a
Rams.
perfect throw. Just out of the reach out of the linebacker playing the underneath zone.
Nice layered throw. Well, that's Stafford, man. That dude's just
solid.
Yeah. Nice.
My
nice
wife's
concept.
giving me shit over text right now. Said my RBF is on point right now.
Your RBF?
Resting bitch face. My kid's been running me ragged. Oh, there we go. Nice sack.
Somebody forgot to slide the protection.
Yeah, Stafford got up.
Clean.
Susu saying, no, just don't like his arrogant, self-entitled face. Seahawks will beat his butt regardless.
That tight end didn't even look at that edge, that blitz. He just took off. He didn't even look to see if the guy was going to come off the edge. He just took off.
I don't know about you, but it seems like the momentum is on more Chicago's side right now, just because their defense seems to be more aggressive and taking control of the game more, where it seems like the Bears' offense just isn't clicking right now.
Yeah.
So right now it feels like it's a matter of the Rams are surviving until the Bears start clicking.
But it don't take long for that Rams offense to heat up too.
Oh, no, definitely. They got some great weapons. They got a really good running back, 2 great receivers.
Brisker's playing out of his mind right now.
Yeah, he's locking everything down. He had Puka turned around.
Nice. Went double vision on that. Perfect.
Wow.
All right, Rams are punting. Got it away. Not a bad
rare
punt.
You see Puka unable to get to the ball like that.
Yeah. He looked unbalanced when he jumped up.
Yeah. Like he looked up late and lost the ball.
Yeah.
Brisker saw the ball first and got in a better position.
Yeah. Well, Brisker his technique was awesome on that.
Yeah.
His hips were mirrored the whole time with Puka. And it was quarterback man, quarterback man, quarterback man, quarterback man, all the way down the field. So he definitely had the advantage. Robert Pena, what's up, man? What's up, Robert Pena?
Salute.
Robert Pena threatening to buy a 67 Chevelle Super Sport. Need to tell me a little bit more about that car, my friend. I need to get my car out and drive it, man. That thing I haven't driven it in 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. But the weather's been so shitty, and I don't like taking it out when the road's wet because I put a lot into painting it when I redid it. I totally stripped the undercarriage and painted it and did a really nice job, put all new suspension underneath it and stuff. So underneath it looks really clean. Right on. What's the makeup of it? Is it like a original 67? Is it little modifications here and there? What you got? What's going on with it? Jack, is Jack in the building? I didn't see him chat. Did you see him chat?
Pena saying his car will only go to shows.
Yeah. So it's an OG. Hey, if you my friend in Keno, Oregon has a 67 that he's building or redoing. It's a frame off restoration, nut and bolt restoration. And the car was, he has the documentation, he has the build sheet for the original build sheet for it. So it has the original motor, original transmission. He took the motor out, had a company over in the Bay Area go through the motor and redo it. So now it has its original compression and it's got all new pistons, all that, all new internals. Same with the transmission. Everything's painted up to code. All the hoses, everything to this car. It's about 90% done. He's got about another. I think he said he's got about another 60 to 80 hours worth of work to do on it.
Bears run to the right side for a gain of 3 or 4.
So
nice little chunk play.
When it's all said and done, that car's going to be worth about $120,000. All numbers matching with the build sheet. He's got the original build sheets, man. What's up, Jack? Now we see you in the chat, brother. Salute, my friend. See, my 71 didn't have, when I bought it, it didn't have the original motor. And so at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm going to build it the way I would have built it in 1990. And so the front end came down. I put all coilover suspension in it, coilover shocks, tubular, redid the steering components on it, moved the steering components back, not quite eighth of an inch. So I got more steering clearance. It's more responsive. And then put a 434 cubic inch small block in it, which puts out about 600. Well, it dynoed at 633 horsepower is what it dynoed at. So
there we go.
It's got some oomph. So
nice completion by Loveland.
Oh, look who's joining us.
What's going on, man?
What's up?
What are you doing?
Watching this game.
Yeah. Hey, real quick on the volume on the TV, can you turn the volume down because we'll get copyrighted on that?
I can't even hear it.
I think he cut his mic.
Oh.
Nice little dump off into flat. Good play. Rams will have 1st and 10 on their side of on the Rams side of the field, or the Bears will have 1st and 10. Yeah, you're good now. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube sends us those strikes, man, whenever we hear it. That's like, and then you watch the video, and then if you watch the video, you really can't hear exactly what's being said, but they still go, "Oh, we can determine you're in copyright." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So, and being that
y'all been on since
401, being that 401 Jeff is it's his channel that we're running off of. He doesn't want to get those because he's monetized and he's building a pretty good sized channel right now. So, trying to respect that a little bit. Our channel, if we were on our channel, on our studio, we're not monetized. So it doesn't really matter that much. But if for some reason in the future we monetize, then we have to take that video down.
Yeah. I got you.
But no, thanks for joining us, man. I watched your show the other day that you put out. Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome,
appreciate that.
Yeah.
I need to start writing down like my thoughts before I go on. Like before I start recording.
Yeah,
the stuff I want to say.
What I've been doing is using Chat GTP. Yeah, you can put a couple things into Chat GTP. Like, for example, just type in create a podcast talking points regarding this subject matter, and it'll go.
Okay.
Then it'll put a bunch of stuff together for you. And you'd be like, man, I can run a whole show like that.
I kind of
Yeah, I
like
ain't
how
gonna
your
think about
show's
that.
flowing right now. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just you thinking about what subject you have on the screen. Like, I really enjoyed your video on all the different, like, Senior Bowl and what are
Yeah.
those other two bowls called for the
East
The
West
players?
Hoodie Bowl, the
Shrine.
Senior Bowl, and the Shrine Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah, and just how in depth you have like all the players to watch for in each of those games.
Yeah.
And that was an awesome video.
Yeah. I just created a free agency spreadsheet too.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're gonna
You're
throw
for-
that in a video?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to. I was gonna wait until we hire the coach because I don't. You know what I'm saying? I want to know who, like what to look for. I don't want to just talk about random people.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to know what they like. You feel me?
What?
try to
yeah,
match
get
up
their-
the players to the coach.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get a philosophy, a plan.
Right.
That makes a big difference.
Jason, you want to post Darkside's YouTube channel?
Yeah, we can do that. Let me see here.
And then I think
I know.
his other
I
one
know.
is-
I'm liking this Chris Shula. This Chris Shula defense looks real good.
He's-
man.
Yeah.
And you know what? He's one of those guys that can build a staff too, bro.
Yeah.
He's one of those. He's
And
got
like I said in
my.
my video, he's been with Sean McVay since the beginning, which is a positive. Like both of them learned together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
as soon as Sean McVay was hired, he hired Chris Shula, and he's been with him since. He ain't been a defensive coordinator, but he's been on the staff. He's been learning everything as well. You know what I'm saying, with Sean McVay, and I think that's the positive thing.
Yeah, definitely. And then did you end up hearing what Tom Telesco said about Shula? Because Shula was with the Chargers. He said that he was going to block any attempts for Shula to move teams, but then
Really?
once he did, Shula went into his office and they had a one-on-one talk, and Shula told Telesco his whole plan on like his coaching career and what they were going to build and with the Rams. And Telesco was moved by the conversation so much that he decided to not block him moving to the Rams to be their DC.
Oh, that's what's up, man. I appreciate y'all putting that on there too, man. That's what's up. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to. Was that the whole conversation or was it more?
I'm not sure because I only got the clip of it on that portion, so there might have been more.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
So those of you guys in the chat, we're in commercial break right now. So the little housekeeping real quick. Those of you guys in the chat, check the chat out. And we put in Darkside_OB's link to his channel. Link up to his channel. Don't be a hoe. Share the show. Hit the like, subscribe. We're going to build these channels, and we're going to stay. Darkside is one of our guys on the in our Discord chat, and anybody that's ever been in a Discord chat, it's I think one of the best for discussion, debate. Until Truvosity starts running his mouth, and we got to check him a little bit, or Cairo got to check him a little bit, you know. But Darkside, most definitely one of the best. I mean, I watch a lot of college football, but for some reason, I splatter myself too much when I watch it. This guy is dialed in when it comes to the college football, the aspects of college football, what to look for, what to see. Even though he's a Hurricane fan.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna crush him. Not gonna crush him for being a Hurricane fan, but it is what it is. Now, I myself, I don't have an allegiance to a specific university, but I do like watching good college football.
Oh yeah, I like watching good football. Period. Good
What's
football
up,
all
Dixon?
around.
Yeah, high school football. I like watching high school football.
Yeah.
Mendoza. I love Mendoza.
Dixon.
It's a question.
Yeah. Dixon wants to know your thoughts on Mendoza.
I love Mendoza. I know my wife is getting tired of me randomly screaming Fernando Mendoza. on the way to get something to eat earlier, I was playing that Fernando song that went viral. I was playing that in the car. So yeah, I love Mendoza. I watched his some of his 2023 tape. earlier today, like
2024.
this morning. No, I watched.
No, he
20
posted his Cal tape for 23
Yeah,
against
Yeah.
Texas Tech.
Yeah, and then watch his game tape 2024 versus Miami.
Oh yeah, I
That
watched.
too.
You know, I watched that one.
Yeah.
I watched that one live, and I was impressed. But
Yeah.
I watched some of his 23 tape, and he made a lot of mistakes. But some of the throws that he made were incredible, man. It was
Yeah.
you could tell that he would be good, like he had the goods. He just needed some refinement. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I was very impressed. And later on this week, I plan on getting into more of the 2024 tape. So
yeah, he has some pretty decent 2024 tape, but his 2025 tape, but his Illinois game, the Penn State game, even though he was struggling at first, he still stayed with it and finished.
yeah,
The team as a whole was kind of struggling that game, but he kept him in it, and that's leadership, man. His leadership I'll put his leadership up against any professional quarterback that's out there right now, just his leadership skills. The rest of it we got to take with a grain of salt. And you know, a lot of people, what I don't like is a lot of the judgmentation that's going on with Mendoza are people that really haven't watched him and followed him. I've been following him since Cal. You know what I mean? I live on the West Coast in Central California, and at 8:00 on a Saturday night, what's there to watch? Cal.
all right.
You know, Cal's going to be playing at 7:30 at night on a Saturday when they got a, you know, so that's pretty much the only good college football you can watch. Plus, one of my kids from Manteca High School just broke Keenan Allen's receiving record this year at Cal, Jacob DeJesus. So
I remember you talking about him. I didn't know he was so small, man. He's very small. He's like 5'7", 160 pounds.
Yeah, he's small, but man, I tell you, I think in the NFL, I was talking to Coach Reese not too long ago about it, and he says he has the talent to play in the NFL. He absolutely has the talent. It's going to be his measurables that are going to hurt him.
Yeah,
and
he's small.
And being 5'7" and running a dagger or a slant, it makes it hard for the quarterback to throw the ball to him because everybody's, you know, it's like trying to throw a ball over the fence and hit a puppy dog that's right under the fence. You know, you can't. It's hard to do.
Yeah, it's his height and his like his weight. Like I said, he's listed. When I looked at the Senior Bowl or whatever bowl it was, like he's only like 170, 175 pounds. So that's gonna hurt too. Like you can do that as a running back because you know what I'm saying, you hide behind the lineman and get away with it, but as a receiver, it's tough.
But he can still catch onto a roster like Turpin in Dallas because he's the exact same size as Turpin in Dallas.
Well, he's mainly
like 5'10".
He's mainly going to get to a roster because of returning.
No. Yeah, his return, and especially now with the NFL kickoff rules, he would be an asset as a kick returner.
Yeah. Dixon's asking if you're a Raider fan too.
A little bit.
Oh yeah,
Thank you, Robert Pena, for the assist on posting that YouTube. Said he just subscribed.
Appreciate that, Robert.
Yeah, I definitely suggest everybody go check out his videos. He's got some really good in-depth stuff, especially on like college players coming into the draft. Give you guys some really good insight on what players to look for that you might be interested in for the Raiders to draft.
Yeah.
Or other teams if there's fans of other teams in here too.
Yeah. Hey, I'm most definitely I'm gonna try to put out a video. It's kind of hard, but I'm gonna try to put out a video at least once a day. Right now I'm trying to do coaching because we don't know who our coach is. You know what I'm saying? Right. So once we get our coaches, I'll like start diving into players. You know what I'm saying? I do like maybe run back groups and then tight end groups, O-line, D-line, linebackers, DB, you know what I'm saying? And then once we get finished with the free agency, then I dive into more of the draft guys.
Yeah. I'm sure Raider fans already know, but there were two coaches reportedly getting a second interview with the Raiders in Miami. One of them is going to be Mike McDaniel, and I cannot remember the other coach.
Ezra Evero. a Giro Ever or something like that.
The Panthers defensive coordinator, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I looked up his resume. It's pretty good. It's not.
Yeah,
It's
not
got
bad.
some,
He just became a DC like 4 years ago. At first with
3 years
the
ago.
Broncos, yeah, and then
Yeah,
he
he
went
was with
to
the-
Carolina.
Yeah, and he's been Carolina's DC for 3 years, and each year they improved.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
So
they were
that-
hurt too, and they got rid of like Brian Burns and some other guys. So
Yeah. Anyways,
he's okay. He wouldn't be my first choice, but he'll be okay as like a defensive staff guy.
It was Cavante Turpin for the Dallas Cowboys, the wide receiver return specialist.
Mm-hmm.
They have him listed at 5'9", 153 pounds.
Oh, I know it's 150, but
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
he could probably stick on. I just think he's real small.
Yeah.
Turpin
I
looks
as a friend of his, I mean, obviously I'm biased, 100% biased, and I have a right to be biased with that kid. I want to see him make an NFL roster, even if it's for a couple 3 years. You know, because if you saw every day how much work he put into being who he is,
All right.
he deserves it. He deserves every bit. I remember going out fourth period out to the football field and just watching him work, doing cone drill by himself. And, you know, and they had the jugs machine where he'd set the jugs up for launch for 40-yard punt returns. And he would just sit there and do punt, and he'd do the whole field, run all the way down, hand the ball to the coach, run all the way back, get set up, and do that like 10, 15 times, you know.
That's what's up.
Dixon, right now, I think the number 2 is probably Simpson, but there's an argument for Chambliss.
I'm seeing Chambliss. We'll see what Chambliss happens with Chambliss as the preseason before they get to the draft. See what happens with him with his pro days and his meetups. See how much
he should have went to one of these bowl games, these All-Star games. It would have helped him a lot.
that.
At least, you know, I think they still got slots because they still accepting people at the Senior Bowl. I know they accepted somebody like 2 or 3 people Friday, so they still accepting people. So I think it'll do him a lot of good to go to one of these Senior Bowls.
Yeah. Well, Chambliss really started sticking out towards the end of the season and then the bowl games and the playoffs. He really played well. And Simpson, for him, unfortunately, his last 3 games, he struggled.
Yeah, he broke his ribs that last game too against Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he should have stayed, especially because he doesn't have very much experience as a starter.
I thought he was going to stay.
Yeah.
But I guess he looked at it differently than Dante Moore. Dante Moore wanted to prove more in college. I guess he looked at it and said, "This is the as good as time right now since the quarterback class is weak."
Yeah,
quote unquote.
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of depth to it.
Mm-mm.
There's going to be a lot of 2 and 15 teams next year, though.
Think so?
What's up, 805 Raider? Hey, Darkside, have you ever watched 805 Raiders podcast?
No, I haven't.
He's got a good podcast. He does film breakdown. He's going to start in the off. He's going to start here pretty soon with prospects, the draft prospects. Some film breakdown on them. Does a really good show. He's a former high school coached high school football in Texas.
Okay.
And he's sharp.
What's the name of it?
It's if you put @_805 Raider, his show is Real Talk Raider Nation, Real Talk Raiders Radio, I think. Hold on a second. I'll pull it up and I'll get you the link.
Oh, I got it. 805 Raider. I got it.
Yeah. and he has Severe Raider and Chris from Protect the Shield, both on there with him. And
I feel like
great show.
I feel like I have seen this.
Yeah, great show. Yeah, he's one of our guys. One of my one of the guys that got me motivated to kind of do this and come out and talk Raider football with people on YouTube.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I have seen. I haven't seen it on YouTube. I've seen it on TikTok, not TikTok, Twitter.
Yeah, one of those. But yeah, his content, he's a really good content guy. And then if you ever go to a Raider game and he's there, Lot J, he tailgates in Lot J. So
I'm in the Carolinas, man. It takes me $3,000 to get to a Raiders game.
I'm in California. It cost me that.
I got to pay for lodging, travel, food, all that stuff.
You know, about the only way to save is going as a group. Like, get 4 people where you get one room, one hotel room.
Yeah.
So you save there, and then try not to eat on the strip. Get off the strip to go eat. Because if you eat on the strip, you know, a bottle of water at one of the hotels is $7. But if you go 2 blocks off the strip to the liquor store, you can get a bottle of water for $1.75.
Chicago on the board again. 10-7, Chicago now.
Yeah.
Is it me or does it seem like Williams is constantly thrown behind Loveland?
He's a little slow on his delivery tonight. I noticed that.
You think him smacking his hand or getting his hand smacked has something to do with that?
And it's cold out there.
Yeah, it's cold. He's already shocking the nerves before he gets the ball.
That's what they said happened to CJ Stroud. Said he hurt his middle finger. That's why the ball.
Yeah, he hit it on it. I think he hit it on somebody's helmet.
But that's not an excuse for him. He's been bad in the playoffs the last, I think, every year.
Yeah, and I don't understand why that coach the offense coordinator went into pass only mode. The score was only 7-7. Yeah, you know, start to control the line of scrimmage. Get some, you know,
they only had 8 rushing yards in the first half. That's crazy.
Yeah, and they had 9 carries for 8 yards, but of those 9 carries, 6 of them were probably in the first drive. Yeah. And then and that's what happened to Buffalo yesterday. Cook was on fire. Dude, the guy almost had 100 yards in the first quarter.
Yeah, I think they stopped because he fumbled, though.
Yeah, and I know sometimes they punish players when they drop the ball. And I don't think it was so much the fumble because the next time he touched the ball, he let it loose too. He just happened to regain it before he went down. So that probably was scaring him a little bit. But you still got to stay on top of that run game. You can't depend on Josh Allen to be your running back because he fumbled too.
Yeah. So it's been a lot of sloppy play for the quarterbacks in the playoffs, to be honest with you.
Nah.
I wouldn't give it to anybody. Drake May fumbled 5 times, lost 2 of them. CJ Stroud threw 4 interceptions. Like you said, Josh Allen, he was messing up. Can't think of nobody
else. Purdy didn't play too bad, and then Darnold kept it real simple. It was real simple.
Yeah, they kept it very simple. I think he only threw the ball like 16 times.
Yeah, I think it was like 15 throws, and he had 128 yards passing or something like that.
Yeah,
wasn't a whole lot, but it was just enough. But you know, Walker and Charbonnet, man, that combination is like, I like watching Walker run. That kid can.
He's a free agent too.
Yeah, be curious to see if they try and re-sign him.
It'd be smart. It'd be smart. I was trying to go ahead.
Sorry. I was just saying I think they should. That was it.
Yeah. Yeah, they should. I know they say running back is a dying position, but it's hard to replace good running backs.
Yeah, but also these past 2 seasons, like the run game has shown that why it's so important to have a good one.
Right, exactly.
You can't just keep downgrading the running back and expect to have success in the run game.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you still have the good players at every position. Like you can't replace a. You can see exactly. For example, Carolina, they tried to replace Christian McCaffrey with Chuba Hubbard, like, and you see the downfall that they had.
Yeah.
That's a great example right there.
Or us last year without Josh Jacobs.
Exactly.
But our O-line was also atrocious last year in the first half.
And it was worse this year.
You know.
Yeah. That's on coaching, though.
I mean, that probably could be going into some of the thought on why the running back's not as important, because if your O-line's absolutely terrible, like a great running back's only going to be okay.
Right. That's true.
I mean, look at Barkley when he was with the Giants. Like, yeah, he showed flashes of being amazing, but it's not like he was really great because their O-line was really bad. And he kept getting hurt because of them, too.
Salute, Furpo. Thanks for coming in, my friend. We missed a few here. Robert Pena. Robert Pena is he's a Titans fan, but he's one of our OGs in our.
You mean Marcus?
Marcus Banks. Yeah, Robert Pena. Robert Pena is a Raider fan. I'm bad today with mixing things up, ain't I?
Marcus is a Titans fan.
Yeah, he's a Titans fan, but he's a true football fan, and he gives us a lot of respect in here. So he's one of ours. He just wears a different color jersey. That's all.
Okay, I'm a real big Cam Ward fan.
Yeah.
Mr. Banks.
I think Cam Ward's going to be a good quarterback.
Yeah. 805 was saying he doesn't buy alcohol on the strip. He takes his flask everywhere he goes. He's got a family to provide for.
And a mortgage to pay for.
Listen. I'm glad I'm trying to stop drinking. I ain't drunk no alcohol in a while. I'm trying to just switch over to like wine, but
even then,
I believe it.
Even then, one of the things that helps. I've never been a big drinker, but friends of mine that have been is drinking tea, unsweetened tea.
Yeah, I drink tea.
Yeah,
that helps.
I'm drinking it right now.
It's crazy because I'm from the Carolinas, and I don't like sweet tea. I like milk in my tea. Yeah. Everybody think that's crazy.
No,
I prefer milk in mine. Yeah. I learned it from one of my coworkers. He was an Indian guy, and he put me on, and I've been hooked ever since.
No.
As long as it's not mayo and coffee.
No, I'm not Will Levis.
Sign my ex. We'll get to you here in a second, man. Let's wind down to this 18 seconds left. We got a flag on the play here. Not quite sure where they're going with this. Might be a personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bears. Shorten the field a little bit.
Hey, it's so much easier to do this with two other people.
Lets your thoughts kind of form.
Oh my God. I don't have to worry about filling blank air, blank space.
Yeah. Are you using a streaming service right now?
I use OBS.
OBS? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We use StreamYard.
I mean, I see. Somebody else was telling me about that.
Yeah.
I've been trying to work with OBS since last June, which I started my channel last June, but I couldn't really figure the stuff out, and I got frustrated, and then I had a whole bunch of like personal stuff pop up because it's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, StreamYard is a lot simpler than OBS, so we'll hook up later, and maybe I'll do a walkthrough with you on the StreamYard because even my dumbass picks up on StreamYard fairly easy.
Stafford threw the ball out. 14 seconds left. Second and 10. Yeah, James Furpo, I'm pretty much the same, except for now with me having a new baby, my kids are running me ragged. I'm been drinking a lot more soda than I have been.
Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of water and taking a ginger root, chopping it up, and some lemon, and throw that in the water and drink it.
the question on the screen: who's going to be the next head coach?
Yeah,
I
go
want
ahead and
Chris
answer.
Shula.
Chris
I want
Shula?
Chris Shula. I made my video the other day of why I want Chris Shula.
Yeah.
My second option, I'll give you my top three. My number one is Chris Shula. My second option, I'm trying to choose between Robert Saleh and Jesse Mentor. And then my third would be Nate Shieldhouse. I'd rather go, if we're gonna go offensive, I want a guy that's been with Sean McVay. I know Clint Kubiak is the fancy name nowadays this year, but again, if we're gonna go with the offensive guy, I want somebody that's learned under Sean McVay, who's probably the best offensive mind in the last 10 years, whatever. Probably him and Kyle Shanahan between them two. So that's what I would do. That's just my opinion, though. But Chris Shula is my number one.
What about you, Duncan?
I mean, I've been off and on as Shula as my number one, so he's consistently been floating on that. Kubiak, I almost feel like he's kind of being forced, like by media and other people, that he's the number one offensive guy, which I understand after the Seahawks' success this year. But like last year, he had two great games at the very beginning of the season with the Saints, and then other than that, he didn't really have much. So I feel like Kubiak needs more time, but at the same time, if he is that next great offensive mind, you kind of got to snatch him up now, just so he's still available for you to get. Or if you're slow in pulling that trigger and he ends up being that guy, you're going to kind of kick yourself. I do like a lot more of the defensive coaches to be the head coach, but the issue I have with a defensive guy being the head coach is if we hit the offensive guy coordinator and it's not like an old retread coach that was a head coach where he's not going to be signed away, we find success and our offensive coordinator is going to be taken away. So it's kind of tough. I definitely do think there's two or three defensive coordinators that are probably the best candidates as the head coach, but that offensive coordinator possibly being stolen is kind of my issue with it.
Yeah, my take on the next head coach, and I really don't want to put a dime down on a specific name in and of itself, but going along with the same concepts as what you're talking about with if we're gonna focus on our offense to be the focal point going into the offseason, sure. Hold on a second. Just give myself a sunburn doing. If we focus on going offense as in free agency, draft, whatever, and that's going to be our focal point, having an offensive minded head coach seems more logical. And then running off of what Duncan was saying is if you have a solid offensive minded head coach, then somebody coming and plucking your offensive coordinator from you after 1 year is going to be less. Whereas versus defensive coordinators, it's going to be they're less likely to pluck that guy that has success 1 year as a defensive coordinator. Does that make sense? But having said that, what Woodside or what's that? Dark Side is saying with his first choice with Chris Shula, not only are you getting a defensive minded head coach, but he's also the type of coach that can coach both sides of the ball. Right? He might not be perfect at the X's and O's as developing the scheme or calling plays on the offensive side of the ball, but he knows the offensive side of the ball. And he can develop a relationship. He's a type of coach that can develop a positive relationship with the starting quarterback and them two be joined at the hips. Even though he's a defensive-minded coach, they can get joined at the hips and really be productive with each other.
Right. That was my whole argument. My only thing is people saying that we need an offensive-minded coach. So, for example, Clint Kubiak, so he can teach Fernando Mendoza the game and they can grow together and this, that, and the third, right? But just my opinion, I would rather my franchise quarterback learn the defense, right? Learn how to read defenses, right? Learn what to look for in defenses. That's number one. And number two, see, I need to start writing stuff down because when you was talking, I had a rebuttal to something, and now I can't remember
Go
what
ahead.
it was.
Right. What had it to do with the offensive side of the ball?
No,
I could probably refresh you a little bit.
No, I think it was the you said something about that it wasn't a rebuttal. It was just agreeing that if the team is doing good, right? If we in the playoffs and the offense looks good, Fernando Mendoza looks good. Hopefully we take Fernando Mendoza. But if he does look good, then that offense coordinator is 9 times out of 10 gonna get plucked after like the second year of consistent improvement, right? He is gonna get plucked away. But that just comes with the territory. Like we hope that happens, right? And then hopefully the guy that you have like as a quarterbacks coach or whatever, he can come in and
Run
fill
game
his shoes.
coordinator. Yeah.
Run game coordinator. He can come in and say, okay, now you're the offense coordinator. You're gonna run not exactly what we were doing, implement your own little tweaks to it, right? But the verbiage probably still be the same. You just have your own little tweaks, and then you just keep that cycle going. But at the end of the day, you want a leader at the head coach position. You don't want to just put somebody in that position just because it's the hot name. Like Duncan said, just because Clint Kubiak is the hot name this year, don't mean he's the best candidate, right? Especially on the offensive side. Because I was looking at the numbers. Seahawks are averaging 28 points a game. Last year, that would have been 8th. This year, it's number 1. And the Seahawks, I was talking to somebody on Twitter. When you think about, so my whole thing is his name is very popular. When you think about last year or the last 2 years with the Lions, right? You knew the best coach on the staff was Ben Johnson. He was the best coach on the staff. The best coach on the identity of the Lions was Ben Johnson and the offense. The identity of the Seahawks is Mike McDonald and that defense. That's why I don't think that Clint Kubiak is the best option.
Yeah, okay. I agree with Darkside. Like Kubiak's an intriguing offensive mind, but I don't know that leadership factor does not seem to be there. But I also don't pay that much attention to the Seahawks, so it's hard to know for sure. But it didn't seem like he was a big factor in New Orleans either.
Yeah. Well, one of my good friends is a Seahawks fan, so I have to hear about it all the time. So he's the one that was telling me about. I think last offseason when we was talking about the Pete Carroll and Geno Smith, he was like, "You ain't gonna like it. You're not gonna like it," and he was right. So,
which is funny because I only caught a couple games and glimpses of games with Geno last year, and what I saw I liked. And then you look at his stat portfolio and you go, okay, that's definitely better than what we had with Minshew and AOC. So I'm okay with that as long as and coming in at the age that he's in, it's a stopgap. Now, what's our plan? We got to go get us a franchise quarterback, a young franchise quarterback. And let's say, for example, Geno this year threw 25 and had 10 picks, 25 touchdowns, 3,800 yards, didn't blow games like he did, kept us in games. Maybe the Chargers game was 22-13 instead of 22-6, shit like that. At least going forward, we can say, okay, he is just the stopgap. He is not our future, right? But I'm going to peel back a little bit with what Darkside was talking about with he threw the numbers up, and I caught this earlier when I was going over it, that 28 points a game was tops this year versus last year would have been 8th in the league, right? And so it kind of leads you to the effect that there's more defensive-minded head coaches now coming in and developing these franchises and being more consistent on the defensive side of the ball, and then the offenses are coming back down a little bit. So having said that, targeting Chris Shula would make ultimate sense. It would be a great combination for him. I like Clint Kubiak. only because you see how he's put things together in Seattle, I guess you could say. But he doesn't have a whole lot on his resume. Chris Shula has a lot more on his resume and how he's come up, and he's in that Sean McVay tree, which right now is the hottest. I mean, it's like back in the 90s, it was the Bill Walsh coaches. You know, you wanted to get you a Bill Walsh coach, somebody that coached under Bill Walsh. You know, get that guy. That's the guy you got to get. And Sean McVay today is that person. He, for some reason, he not only develops players, he develops coaches. You know, his assistant offensive line coach in 5 years is going to be noteworthy.
Yeah.
You know, so I really like that, and I don't know if we're going to be able to pull it off with him. You know,
I almost think a more accurate thing to say on like the hotness on the coaching tree is you want a Mike Shanahan coaching tree, because both Kyle Shanahan coaches and McVay coaches, they're the ones that seem to be consistently finding that success. Like they were taught right, and they're great thinkers, and it seems like they're allowing their coaches underneath them to actually like think and develop and be part of the game plan every week. So it's translates really well when they become head coaches.
no,
Because I think it was last week during one of the playoff games where they showed Mike Shanahan's coaching staff with the at the time Redskins, where they had Kyle Shanahan, McVay, McDaniel, and who was the other one? There was a fourth one, LaFleur, the Packers LaFleur. That coaching staff on the offensive side was just absolutely loaded.
mm-hmm. No. But bring Chris Shula into the fact, and if you go back and look at his resume, you know, from where he started to where he is now, and like I said, and we were talking earlier, is the fact that you look at him, and then you look if you look at him, and then you go look at his contacts, look at the years where he's coached, and then go, okay, he coached with so and so here, he coached with so and so here. Those contacts are unbelievable. Some of the guys that he can get to come in and run the offense. You know, I have a lot of faith. If we were to hire Chris Shula, I have all the faith in the world that he could put an offensive staff together that could be comparable to any offensive staff in the NFL. What say you, Darkside?
I agree.
Jeff?
I agree 100%.
Uh-oh, the skipper's here. Jeff, this is Darkside from our Discord chat.
Hey, what's up, brother?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Not much. How you doing?
Okay, fine.
I'm back.
Rosetown just popped into the chat. Salute to Rosetown.
What's up, Rosetown?
For those of you guys that are just joining us, either viewing or whatnot, if you check in a link up top, let me see if it pops in here real quick. Yep. I have Darkside's link down here. It's in the chat. Click on that. Subscribe to his channel. Really good content, man. Really good content. And look forward to I know we're going to hook up and chop it up as the preseason goes on. We get closer to the draft. And just stay with it, you know. I know in the Discord, it's a ball of fun.
Yeah. I know Jeff's a grown man and he don't need defending, but in his defense, he did make it clear if we showed that we go out and get offensive linemen and free agency to build up that O-line, he'll be a lot more comfortable taking Mendoza. It's not that he thinks Mendoza is bad in any way.
No.
It's he doesn't want to see the kid get killed back there.
I don't either. I 100% agree with that. That's and so be it. And I think that's what Spytek's going to do. He's already said that they're going to have to address that. They got $110 million or $101 million, whatever it is. Out of that, they're going to have $40 million to splash with. So if they want to get a wide receiver and an offensive lineman in the draft and bring them in to make a difference on the offensive line, then so be it.
Yeah. My big thing is I don't want to. You don't want to kill the kid's confidence and beat them to the wolves right away with this offensive line that we have now. Granted, coaching could change things because, again, it was pretty much the same offensive line we had last year to start the season with the addition of Crappa Kappa, but it's obvious there was a coaching issue now based on what we know about Brendan Carroll.
Funny how that worked out. We fired our O-line coach last season, and then we got better when we got somebody who's actually known to coach offensive lines.
Yeah.
And then we go back and demote that guy and then put Brendan Carroll there. And then we got worse again.
Yeah, but you could see at the University of Washington that his offensive line was terrible.
That Cal
started Somebody did say that.
Brennan was being carried by his head coach, offensive play caller. I can't remember the guy's name right now, but
yeah. Oh yeah, you guys.
And the only reason the run game was good because Jonah Coleman was good. Well, he is good, Jonah Coleman, the running back. So
yeah, he's going to be a pretty good running back in the NFL. And he might catch people by surprise just because Washington hasn't been that great.
I've been trying to. I got a little. If you love Ashton Jeanty, you will like Jonah Coleman.
Yeah. You mentioned that in your video.
I can't wait to see in the NFL. Hakeem Hardy from Missouri. That guy's gonna be good.
Oh, Ahmad. Yeah, he's a freshman, though, right?
Yeah, he's just a freshman.
I watch too much football.
Yeah, that kid, man. Who?
Yeah, he's fast, man. He's explosive.
Raider Outlaw. Free agency is first, and we do have 3 linemen, so we need to get right tackle and left guard plus eventual replacement for Colton. A little pushback on that. You can say JPJ is a solid starter, but he's also proven to be injury prone in his first 2 seasons. Plus, when he was drafted, he was already hurt too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he came in with concussion issues.
So, as great of a talent as JPJ is, he needs to take care of his body. He needs to figure that out.
Oh, Doc said you should have connected your channel, man.
He need to wear a Guardian cap. Say it again. I'm sorry.
I said you should have connected your channel so you can at least go live, get some more people on there.
I don't.
Oh, you don't do live. You like doing the.
He's in OBS, Jeff. But I think I'm going to talk him into the StreamYard side of it.
Okay, that's fine.
Because the OBS, he was saying that OBS is it's got a steep learning curve. OBS
it does, because I've got it. I just haven't mastered it enough to where I feel comfortable running the show on it.
Yeah.
But if I want to expand like I want to do with, certain aspects of incorporating the chat more into it, like when people join, it says hi right away as soon as they type something. As soon as somebody subscribes, it automatically will notify you up there. Stream Elements works better with that than it does StreamYard. StreamYard, it's kind of a pain in the ass to set it up through StreamYard with Stream Elements.
Man,
I've got the Stream Elements working, but I haven't been able to fine tune it for StreamYard yet. So,
Brister's one hell of a game.
Nate uses OBS. So that was my first introduction into it. Was him and Turf.
So with this, what's this? You said it's called StreamYard. So with StreamYard, can you do like the? Well, I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, like the videos and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is we're live right now, obviously, but you can also do recordings off of this studio, and then broadcast it when you want to put it out there. What they did add to StreamYard recently is being able to do AI clips. So when the show's done, you can generate the clips and it'll turn them into shorts for you. And then you put it automatically will, you put out which one you want to watch them so you see what they are. And if you like what it picked out, put it out there. I mean, I've gotten a ton, like thousands of views on multiple different videos since I've been doing the shorts from it.
Yeah, I just published 4 new ones from our show last Tuesday, and within 2 hours, it was up to 1,400.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the only downside is right now, unless you go with the next step up from what level we're at, which is like a business one, and that's like $2,000 a year for that setup. You can right now we only get 25 of those short clips per month, so it's not unlimited, which kind of sucks. But
Yeah, I think it's the same
That's
thing with
right.
TikTok. TikTok does like they'll take your video and they'll make it to like little clips for you.
yeah,
So it's essentially the same thing, but you can only do like I think it's 20 per month. So it's basically the same thing.
yeah, pretty much.
Go bad.
And like the one thing that StreamYard changed a couple of months ago was being able to do the vertical and the landscape, so you could run both. So you could have 2 live shows on your channel, one in landscape and one in vertical. See, like they're running both, I think, on theirs. I'm only running vertical on mine right now.
and that helps with the vertical helps on the if people are watching on the cell phone.
Yeah,
Let me go sign
what
up
it
real
does-
quick then.
yeah. If you do
No,
vertical
hey,
video,
Hold
it'll
on. Obi, don't do anything. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Well, if you do verticals, that hits the algorithm different. It'll push your video out to the mobile devices, which is where you want to grab people that way. That's
Right.
how you'll increase your subs. That's how you'll increase your watch time. That's where you really start to get noticed. And I made that change over a year ago, running more vertical per Afakasi's suggestion, and that was a game changer for me. I mean, my numbers shot up, and before I knew it, I was monetized. It was almost like overnight.
Jason Marshall, salute, man. Welcome to the chat.
What's up, Jason?
So the Rams just punted the ball. Looks like Bears will be coming back out. Score's still 10-10 in the third quarter. Nothing over the top, but it looked like the Rams did try to establish the run a little bit more on that drive. Had a couple good runs, but their passing kind of let them down a little bit on that one. So we'll see what happens. Bears will be coming out on offense for their first drive on the second half. So, but anyways, yeah, Darside, just wait. We'll chop it up later, and I'll fill you in.
Okay. That'll work.
We'll bring the skipper we'll have a business meeting.
Well, the stats are pretty tight across the board, both teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
I went over to the closing stats on the Houston Patriots game.
Texans won that, right? Did I miss something? They did pull that off and win it, right?
No.
Right, that wasn't a bad dream, right? The Patriots
that's a
lost,
nightmare.
right? Okay, good.
No, but the stat line in and of itself was pretty consistent, except for the rushing attempts and rushing yards were too low for Houston.
Yeah.
New England only had 100. I'll say 105, but it's going to be plus or minus 3 yards if you actually look it up, because I'm just quoting off the top of my head. 105, about 105 yards rushing for the Patriots, and then the turnovers were 5-3. The difference between the two was the Patriots capitalized off the turnover and scored points, whereas the Texans didn't capitalize on those 3 turnovers like they should have.
How the hell did he catch that? These catches lately have just been amazing in this league. Brock Bowers,
You're quite a bit ahead of us.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a crazy catch.
Nice catch.
He just
Yeah.
put his hand up.
talk about the concentration. I mean, Brock Bowers is still the craziest one this season, I think, for the touchdown. That was insane.
Oh,
That replay is insane.
Marcus, you want the Rams to win?
so what do y'all think about before the what game was it? This last game. Who did they play? Not Ohio State. Oregon. Before the Oregon game, everybody was saying Mendoza was overhyped and overrated. He wasn't this, he wasn't that. And then after the game, everybody was saying he was, the next great thing. What do y'all think about that?
Well, I can go and check those people off. You know what I mean? I could say, this is what you said, and this is what you're saying now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Jeff, Skipper here. He can tell you, when did I alert you to Mendoza?
Early in the season.
Okay. Keep an eye on the kid. He's the real deal.
Nate told me about him too. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Nate was not Nate. Leo
Leo
was
both of them, but
Leo was the one because Leo's on the yeah. So yeah, definitely, and of course, there's a lot that the animus right now too is a lot of people say, "Oh, you're just jumping on the bandwagon." Nah, I watched that kid at Cal, and when he went to Indiana, I thought, okay, we'll see what he does. And then after that Illinois game, I was like, okay, he's the real deal. He's the real deal. Just,
I think I'm the only one that I know of that hasn't flip flopped at all on him. I just been, and not him.
You haven't been in our Discord very long.
I've been on the trade back. If we got the number one, once we were sniffing that number one pick, because I just know what we can get potentially.
Well, there is also the very small chance Mendoza goes back to college, and then our trade back value is absolutely worthless.
I don't see where that's. I don't think Mendoza's going back.
I don't either, but if he does, we have no trade back value.
Yeah, it's a 0.01 chance, but yeah, the trade value,
whatever that is. That's it. You know, if you think it's Bain, it's Bain. If you think it's Reese, you take Reese.
I'm taking Reese.
I'm taking Caleb Downs.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
I mean,
Caleb Downs is back.
He's
the best football player.
He's the best player in the draft. He's an all-pro right now, and he's in college.
Yeah, you can plug and play him anywhere.
Yeah.
In any system.
The only knock, Dark Side is, and everybody says this, well, you don't want to take a safety that high in the draft.
I'm taking football players.
Yeah, if he's that versatile, I guess, then that makes sense. But the nice thing I like about that versus taking a quarterback at number one, and which is another major selling point for me on not taking a quarterback, is a quarterback's not plug and play right away. You know, rookie quarterback sometimes just isn't the right. You could take a defensive player like a Caleb Downs or like a Reese or like a Bain and plug them in right away, and they're going to stop pretty much day one. You know, you're not going to get that with a quarterback unless they show up at camp and then just light it up. And in preseason, there's no two ways about it that he's better than any other quarterback on the roster. You know, but you know, when you draft a defensive player like one of those guys like that, you know they're going to start immediately. And that is a more comfortable pick, I think, in my opinion, you know, rather than take a chance on a quarterback that may or may not be the answer. You don't know. I mean, a defense might not be the answer either, but
I might be thinking, I might be a little too high on Tom Brady being involved, but my only pushback would be because Tom Brady is there. If Tom Brady wasn't there, I would totally agree with you. But I feel like Tom Brady's, and then the kid loves Tom Brady, so I feel like he's gonna be getting on his nerves, texting him all the time, and hey, let's go work out and do this, that, and the third, because he always talks about Tom Brady. So if Tom wasn't there, then I would 100% agree. But I feel like essentially, like I put it in the Discord, Tom Brady is really going to be his quarterback coach. He's going to teach him everything.
I think it was on Q Meyer's show also. He was talking about how I think it's called the Elite 11 for the quarterbacks coming out of high school, for the top quarterbacks. Mendoza has Tom Brady as a cell phone screensaver.
Yeah. He still has it. They did another interview. He still has it. His very first start, Tom Brady's very first start is his screensaver.
Yeah. And then he was also asked that question, I think it was a week or two ago, about like people in the past, present, and future that he would love to sit down and have dinner with and talk football. And he completely shut down the past and just went straight for Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Like, it's straight up, he's going to talk to his agent, have his agent contact the Raiders. Are you drafting me first? The Raiders give him yes, he's going to the draft. Like, Mendoza's going to be our guy.
That conversation should have already happened, to be honest with you.
Probably already
they should have already been in touch with the Raiders, unless there's some sort of tampering or whatever. You know, if there's some sort of parameters and rules that they can't yet.
Well, here's the thing. There is, but it's the college punishing the kids. Oh, guess what? You're going to punish me? Okay, I'm going to the draft and getting drafted anyways. See you, bye.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the Bo Jackson rule. The Bo Jackson thing. Hey, so now, Darkside,
And so,
I'm all in on Fernando, and I know Jeff is. He likes to say that I'm just being a homer or whatever. What do you say I do? What I do?
I never said that.
Yeah, I'm just.
Putting words
I'm in love. I'm in love with the Fernando or whatever. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip for just a second, and I'm gonna take Jeff's side of it and debate his side of it for him. And what I'm saying is, if we do trade back, the only team I'm trading back with is the Jets.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going because the Cardinals offer me nothing. The Browns offer me nothing. They're not going to give me enough for what I want for them. And the Saints, the only team that has it and that probably will would be the Jets. Have enough of that draft capital today. I don't want a bunch of future picks next year, but I do want your number one pick next year because I know you're going to suck hind tit anyways, whether you draft Mendoza or not. And our chances of getting up to that top pick and getting a quarterback in next year's draft becomes that much. It's the same thing to what the Bears did with Carolina, right? So the Bears only moved back from 1 to 2, so the Carolina can jump up to 1 to get Bryce Young. Now they got 3 top 50 picks plus DJ Moore, right? So if the Jets go, hey, we'll give you 3 top 50 picks, right? And Garrett Wilson.
Oh, that's what I threw at you the other day. When he said players, and I said Garrett Wilson. You're like, I would do that.
But if they don't give us Garrett Wilson, you're going to give us another top 50 pick.
Well, only thing I would even give consideration is all of the Jets' first-round picks for this year and next year, and then also maybe a second round for both years. Like
that's 5 draft picks.
I know. And that's the only way I'm picking up that phone.
Oh, I mean, if they feel as though he's the guy that they want that bad, and as long as they don't call our bluff, because that's what we would be doing, we're bluffing, saying we're going to take him unless you do this, and if they don't do it, then now we either got to take him or we're just giving him to him for free.
Oh, that was lucky.
I think the situation more is we know we're taking Mendoza. They keep calling with a better offer kind of thing. And if they keep raising it, there is a possibility of them getting to a high enough
They say
number.
to the Jets, make it so I don't want to pick Mendoza because what you're going to give me is going to make me say, okay.
Yeah.
Pretty much
conversation. When the phone rings, you pick it up. Raiders. Yeah, hey, this is the Jets. We want to give you 2 first-round picks and a 4th-round pick for Mendoza. All right, we'll think about it. Click. Wait for the phone to ring again. Ring. Hey, this is the Jets. Yeah. We'll give you 3 of our first-round picks, this year's 2nd and next year's 1st. Okay, we'll think about it. Hang up. If they want Mendoza that bad, they'll give us anything and everything they want to get that guy. And they have a buttload of picks.
I just think take Mendoza.
I still wouldn't trade.
I'm the same way. Unless it's some moronic offer that you just can't go. There's no way I could pass that.
Like you just said, moronic nuts.
Moronic offer. Yeah,
they said moronic.
These nuts.
It's moronic to even think about trading Mendoza.
But you're not trading Mendoza. You're trading picks.
I'm not thinking about it. What I'm doing is I'm playing scenarios and we'll do, and it's going to happen more. The closer we get to the draft after free agency, and the closer we get to the draft, each one of us up here is going to have some variation of what our thought process is. And which way should we go? It could get stronger Mendoza or it could get weaker Mendoza. It's going to happen.
Tell you what does do anything in the off season except for take interviews?
What's that?
Mendoza's only going to take interviews. He's not going to fall. There's no need for him to run the 40. There's no need for him to throw. There's no need for him to do a pro day.
I think he'll do a pro day.
You still have to do a pro day. You
don't have to, but I think he would. You don't have to.
You can
forego the pro day.
The thing is, for him, he needs to do the pro day for his teammates, and so he will do a pro day.
Yeah.
The pro day, and also too, the pro day, you allow those scouts to go on the field with him and say, "Hey, I want you to do this drill this way, and this way. Go," and see if he can catch on to that real quick, just to kind of see what his learning process is physically. Because when they get him on the grease board, he's gonna ace the grease board. Okay, he's gonna ace that. He's a 14. Oh, yeah. He scored 1,400 on the SAT. Was supposed to go to Yale. Come on. He's already got his degree in finance. So the guy's smart as a whip. We know that. But it's where we go to the pro day and say, "Hey, okay, I want you to do a 3-step drop and hit this out route." All right, cool. Now I want you to do this drill where it's a backwards cone drill. Just little things like that, so the coaches can see that he's really, really coachable. I think he is myself. I mean, I just the way the kid's built, So I'll check out for just.
Well, as far as the pro day go, I thought it was more of a scripted thing. It's not that the scouts are telling them, try this, try that. It's the pro day. The players are full and coaches are fully in control of it, so they pretty much script what they're going to do. So it's, well, I want to throw these types of passes, maybe do a little roll out and throw. Like, he's mostly going to do stuff that
he's
promotes
comfortable
his
with,
form, but helps his teammates more.
Yeah. So the pro day, like you said, the pro day is basically what it's going to highlight his abilities, everything that he's comfortable with. I think what Downs is thinking of is that 30 visit, like the private.
Yes, the 30 visit, the top 30 visits.
Yeah, so
where they give you
they
give you 60 minutes on field. I don't know exactly how it works, but you're able to do certain things with the prospect,
right,
and working them out. Have a little.
Yeah. But what because I know he's gonna do the Gruden grinder thing, that little Gruden, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
quarterback camp thing. Yeah. That's what I'm looking forward to. That's gonna be must-see TV.
Yeah,
that'll definitely be entertaining, no doubt.
Gruden's show is awesome, especially with the quarterback stuff.
Yeah.
Hits Boy Radio. I'm a football guy. I like rounds 2 through 4. I'm a football guy. I like all 7 rounds.
Yeah.
Even Dark Side too. Like, he's pulling out names in our Discord where it's like, hey, look at this guy for a 7th round. Hey, maybe this guy might be a UDFA. Look at him.
Yeah.
I love football.
There's just so many like players that have like good skill sets to their game where it's like, hey, maybe this guy can creep into the 6th round or something.
Yeah.
Like, there's just so much to look at when it comes to these players, especially in the later rounds, because then you're getting guys with special skill sets that, like, they're probably not going to be a starter, but they can at least play this role to see the field a couple times a game, maybe be a returner. Your late round linebacker is going to be your special teams guys while we're in the position to play linebacker in the NFL. There's just so much to it.
Yeah, one of my favorite. I hope he's like in the day 3, but one of my favorite day 3 guys is Jake Goldie from Cincinnati.
Goldie, yeah.
Goldie,
isn't that the guy I brought up a few weeks ago?
Yeah, I think he's listed as an inside linebacker, but I don't think he has the range to play inside linebacker. Keep your first round.
From what I saw, he was listed as an outside linebacker. Originally, he was an edge. Okay. And then he transitioned to linebacker.
Okay. But I don't see him.
He'd probably be a 4-3 end, most likely.
No, he transitioned to linebacker because of skill set. He was inconsistent as a rusher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with Zion Young, man. I just, for some reason, at the next level. In college, he's got really good tape, but man, just something about I just have a feeling when he gets to the pros, he's going to fall off.
He's got
reminds me of
Tyree
Tyree
Wilson written all
He
over him.
reminds me just like Tyree
Yeah.
Wilson.
Just
It's
real big, real athletic, stupid strong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just, he just uses his strength. Yeah.
Is Geno Smith playing for Chicago too now after he was done playing for Houston today?
Yeah, he played 2 games today.
What the fuck?
I can't watch that. My daughter turned TV.
Oh, that guy peeled off.
Oh my god, this is horrible.
He baited him into that throw.
Stakes in these games, man.
He'll wake up probably late in the game, but his throws have been off all game.
Late in the game, there's not much time left to begin with.
Last drive.
Yes, since they were down to 4 minutes in the third quarter. How much later than the game do you want them to wake up?
Like last 4 minutes of the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Now, Caleb's been kind of sporadic today. And he's constantly throwing behind Loveland. Like, he just keeps placing that ball on his back elbow. Jason was bringing up a player that he really likes, and Darkside will definitely know him because he's a Canes fan, but the left tackle of Miami, I don't remember.
Markel Bell.
Markel Bell.
Yeah, 6'8". He has very, very, very slow feet. He's powerful, but he's very slow. He's very slow.
Yeah, it seems like the only knock on him, you're absolutely right. The only knock that I saw when I was watching him play was if there's an outside speed rusher that can bend on him, he's going to have a hard time. But if you try to power, you're not going to power rush that dude.
He's a bigger DJ Glaze.
Oh, he's way big. Yeah, I think he's 6'9", 345.
Yeah, he's 6'8", 6'9", something like that.
Yeah, just a massive human being. He blocks half the sun.
That's like Isaiah World. He's another 6'8" guy.
But same thing with him. He has very slow feet.
Yeah. Well, plus he tapped himself out in that game against Indiana.
What's going on? Am I glitching? Am I lagging on you?
No, I can hear you.
No,
okay,
we got you.
Yeah, but yeah, World tapped himself out against Indiana. Well, it was like in the middle of the third quarter, no? Because he was out pretty early.
Yeah.
So, anyways, the stat line so far on the passing side is we have Matt Stafford 14-29 for 155 yards. Caleb Williams 14-25 for 161, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. And then Kyrie Williams. DeAndre Swift has 11 carries, 57 yards, and Williams has 7 carries for 34. So it's kind of a yep.
Question for you, Jeff, in the chat.
Yeah, where's my bonus?
He gets to keep his job.
Can I keep my job?
Oh,
you're funny.
There we go. It's Boy Radio. We should find Boye Mafe and play him at right end. All depends on what coaches we bring in.
Just to give you an update on what we talked about earlier about we made the decision tonight. It's going to be Wednesday.
What's Wednesday?
We're going to put the dog down.
Sorry to hear that, man.
He's just not living the best life right now.
That's rough.
I mean, in human years, he's like 98 right now. Yeah. He's up there. He's barely walking.
They are shutting Puka down.
Yeah.
Well, there's that, and it's like Stafford's like purposely just trying to force the ball to him. I mean, he's already got 8 targets.
And just nothing's worked.
Yeah, out of those 8, he's only caught 3 of them. That's a big difference. I mean, the next closest after that is Williams with 5, and those are all short little dinky passes too.
Yeah.
But the way the surface is right now with that light dusting of snow, those outlet passes could be deadly too.
Yeah, the Bears had a really good one with the Mana guy earlier.
Oh, Caleb's doing the same thing with Loveland. I mean, he's thrown him 8 times. He's only caught 3, so I guess it's kind of equal between the two.
Well, the difference, though, is the Rams aren't shutting Loveland down. Caleb Williams is placing that ball poorly on Loveland.
Yeah, he's off.
Like, there's been at least 3 plays where if he hits Loveland in stride, he's going.
Yeah,
he's not having success against Odunze. I don't know who's guarding him, but he's got 5 throws to him. He's only completed 1. It was for 27 yards. So.
Yeah, just to me, it seems like the Bears are shutting the Rams' offense down, and Caleb Williams is shutting the Bears' offense down.
Yeah,
because even in the running game, Williams only has 34 yards, whereas Swift's got 57. Even Monaguy's got 22 yards running right now. Yeah, see, they're tight in all the stats. When you look at the team stats, I mean, time of possession, it's only a 3-minute difference. 22 minutes for the Bears, 19 for the Rams. They both got 12 first downs. And the Bears are even. They got 6 rushing first downs and 6 passing. LA's got 8 passing and 2 rushing. And 2 by penalty.
Cool Kev came with a question. Is it true the Raiders got a new linebackers coach? I highly doubt it. Because you want to bring in the head coach and then let him choose a staff. If we're already bringing in other coaches, then it's probably a behind closed doors deal with somebody who's currently coaching in the playoffs.
Shit, the only thing I'm expecting them to do with any type of coach right now is to fire the entire staff that's still there.
Yeah.
That's happening.
Not fast enough, man. Brennan Carroll, why he's still even employed. After everything that came out, how is he still here?
I don't think their contracts expire till the 1st of February.
I'm sorry, but the way he coached, that's a fireable offense. I'm sorry. If you worked in any other job and you're physically not doing your job, what you're supposed to do, what happens to you? You get written up or you get fucking shit canned. So how is he still ahead? How is he still a coach in this league for this team? Tell me how that makes sense. Please, someone. You're not doing your job. The GM's doing your job. How is the GM not able to fire him? Even now that I can see why Pete Carroll's still here because Daddy's going to stick up for him and say, no. But Daddy's gone. Why is he still here?
I think somebody's afraid we're going to keep him.
So
I think all of Raider Nation is.
I highly doubt the new head coach is going to keep that fool.
It could be one of those PR things where they don't want to fire the guys. They want the new head coach to come in and clean house. So that way it's like, oh, well, he's just selecting his staff.
How is that a PR issue? I don't get it. It's already been known that he wasn't doing his job. How's that a PR? If anything, it works more against you now by him still being there because people look at us and go, why aren't these fools got rid of him yet? Why are they still
I completely agree. I'm just trying to pull some BS answer out of thin air because there's no reason for either Carroll to be on our coaching staff.
No. But that was a nice play right there. I'll tell you what, man, they got a nice running back mix in this team between Swift and Monaguy.
Yeah.
That kid can catch out of the backfield. So can Swift, obviously.
Yeah, I agree, Raider Pete. I'm really glad Harbaugh and Stefanski signed elsewhere also.
Yeah, me too. I get money.
I would have been okay with as an OC, like if we brought in a Shula to be our head coach, but I didn't want Stefanski as a head coach. Also glad the assistants were checked off the list. Now we get to business and sign Mike McDaniel. Mike McDaniel is an interesting choice. Definitely a very good offensive mind. But, I mean, the rumors were he was soft and players kind of pushed him around in Miami, so I don't know if I want that either.
Did he get the free? Yeah, he did. That was a nice little run by Caleb Williams.
100% cool Kev.
Yeah.
Carroll's and Lombardi's, they can go coach a team together. Hey, if you want the first-round pick next year, sign all these guys to be on your coaching staff.
No, he's going to be short. Not going to be first down. Short by yeah, let him go coach in New England. Someone that needs him. I want them to lose so bad. Can't believe they won today.
That's pretty funny, cool Kev. Mike McDaniel looks like a nightclub manager. Sitting outside the club, shivering, smoking his vape.
It reminds me of a nightclub owner from what the hell's that movie? Oh my God, the one with Al Pacino.
McDaniel looks like J-Lo's baby daddy.
What the hell's that movie that he's in? Where he's a club owner.
Scarface?
Scarface.
No, not Scarface. With Benny Blanco from the Bronx. The one with Michelle Pfeiffer. Oh, shit.
I'm just gonna throw a movie out there because I have no idea, but is it
no, it's not Scarface. Carlito's Way. That's it. Like one of those nightclubs from like the 70s, like a real disco type of club. Like it looks like a real sleazeback owner.
Yeah.
See him come out wearing a leisure suit.
And 52 people in here watching us now in different combinations of platforms. Those in the chat: Raider Pete, 1990 Me Roadster, Cool Kev.
Oh, you know they're all on just a platform.
Yeah,
Jeff's the haymaker.
yeah, he's a superstar.
All right, you can stop with that.
Every time I hear superstar, I think of that movie.
Hits boy, just so you know that that is absolutely not going to happen because Signetti has already come out and said that he's a college coach and always will be a college coach.
Yeah,
he prefers the college game. It's the same with Joe Paterno back in the day. That
I don't think his style and personality would mesh well in the NFL.
Yeah.
Not his coaching, his personality, like his demeanor. I don't know if that would translate very well into the.
It's real different coaching guys that are 18 to 22 years old versus guys that are 27.
Well, I mean, look at his current roster. These guys, they're all in their 20s, and they're not kids.
Well,
I mean, they're kids to you and I, obviously, in that sense, but, they're basically grown men playing against, fresh out of high school, second, third year kids, How old's his team? A lot of his guys are like 23, 24 years old already.
Yeah. A lot of the guys are still part of that COVID time.
Yeah, the guys that were able to hold over some of their tenure.
Yep. Yeah, the NCAA was very lenient on giving bonus years to people because of the COVID.
I took a glimpse at our Discord. Somebody jokingly said it's crazy how Stafford's been in the NFL as long as Bo Nix was in college.
We're in the fourth quarter. 10-10 still.
Who was that Florida State that years ago? He was 29 when he came out in the draft. But the only reason why is because he didn't go to college. He went and played minor league baseball, and then turned around and then played college football at Florida State, and he got drafted.
Are you thinking of Oklahoma State's Brandon Whedon?
He was one of them. Yeah, there was somebody from Florida State too.
Oh, I don't know that one. I just know
this
Brandon
was back. This was back in the 90s.
Oh,
wait, yeah, you wouldn't know. You're not old enough.
I was in diapers.
I don't have ChatGPT on this computer, but I will find it.
Jason's going to be one of those people where as soon as it's available to plug into the computer, he's going to do it.
What's that?
Captain Chat GPT over here. It's Boy Radio.
Chris Winkie. That's who.
No idea.
Oh, shit.
He was a 2000 Heisman Trophy winner. He was selected by the Carolina Panthers in the 4th round of the 2001 NFL Draft at 29 years of age.
Uh-oh. I lost my stream. There we go.
We still got you.
No, I lost the game.
Not going out to like rile people up, stir up like tension and racial division and everything, and just playing.
Oh, yeah. Patty's made it. They're in the AFC Championship, and Broncos don't have their quarterback, so it's almost a safe bet. Patriots are going to be in the Super Bowl.
I wonder what the opening line is in that game.
Oh, good question. Let's see if it shows already.
You can do it, Dixon. I believe in you.
Yeah, I think you'd make a great holder, maybe a long snapper.
Yep, the odds are already up. So the over and under is 40.5 points.
I think
And the Patriots are favored by 5.5.
On the road.
I'd take the under on that.
Oh, and they didn't call pass interference on that. Wow.
Yeah, I agree, Jaw Raider.
Wow, that was a chip block downfield. He sold it. Oh yeah, nice one, Puka.
Isn't me or has Puka been becoming kind of a diva this year?
He's gotten a little bit of a chippier attitude than what he had a couple years ago, huh?
Look who he plays with now.
Well, that and he's getting endorsement deals too. That plays a lot into it.
Yeah. Devontae is a bad role model.
Yeah.
Would you guys like the idea of Rashid Walker, right tackle? I don't know, because I don't know who Rashid Walker is right now. I would have to look into it.
Ooh, that was close.
We talking free agent? We talking? Oh no, here he is. He's a left tackle for Green Bay. He's young.
Is he going to be a free agent?
Yeah, he's a free agent right now. His market value is 20 mil. Left tackle.
It's also kind of a rough transition switching from left to right. It's not as simple.
Well, you're not going to pay him 20 mil to go play right tackle. I can tell you that right now. So you're not going to get him to switch position. Not for right tackle money.
Can we get
right tackle, left tackle, and his market value is 20 mil for this upcoming year? You're not gonna get him for a right tackle at 20 mil. Absolutely not.
Right tackles make a lot of money nowadays,
but not 20 mil. That's what you're paying for a left tackle. they're a little under that. I think that's the highest I've seen for a market value. Even Linderbaum's a similar.
Well, Linderbaum I've seen anywhere from 17 to 20.
Oh, that's a definite for that.
I would prefer to draft into. I'd prefer to get free agent interior and then draft an outside.
I want free agents on both and draft on both.
Mm-hmm.
Load it up with a bunch of different talent.
All right, so we're gonna have 15 draft picks this time. Wait till we do mock drafts. Watch when Jeff does a mock draft. You'll crack up.
Trade back.
We took the ball away from the bond.
He did a mock draft at 35 picks.
Dark Side, you got an opinion on this?
What a bunch of bullshit this right now. To watch this play when this happens. They're calling this player down. This is the same shit that happened yesterday when they took the ball from him. And they're doing the exact opposite phone call on this one.
Bring in Rasheed.
My wife watching the movie.
Play my right tackle.
I'm not familiar with him. I'm not gonna lie to you.
His Packers left tackle. I didn't know who he was either.
He's down.
And pull up my Excel spreadsheet.
Yesterday's play, his ass was on the ground. Ass is just as good.
His knee's on the ground right there. He's down. And he's still got possession of the ball.
Oh, yeah.
But he was on the ground yesterday and had possession. And when the rollover came, he ripped it out of his hands, and they called it an interception.
Adams needs to get off the field. He
They
got
took him off. He got walloped.
Go to the blue tent.
I'm looking at the list of tackles here, too. The highest market value I've seen for a right tackle right now is 13 million, and that's for Braden Smith from the Colts, and he's 29.
See Devontae.
I like Braden Smith. I like David Edwards too. He's not a tackle. He's a guard from the Bills. I like him.
Yeah,
I think he was on that list too. Hold on.
I think McGovern's going to be a free agent too, right? Their center.
Yeah.
They had a couple guys.
Who was it you just said? I'm sorry. Oh, Dave. Did you say Edwards?
Yeah.
McGovern.
Yeah. His market value at guard is 19 mil.
Oh, wow.
And his decent age, 28. I mean, granted, I personally don't mind a veteran offensive lineman that's in his early 30s because they're still good. Like I've said this before, offensive linemen can play way late into their career.
Yeah. So I have a theory.
Skill like wide receivers, tight ends, running backs, they don't last that long.
Right. See, that was my theory. My theory, O-linemen and defensive guys, they don't really start hitting their not peak, but they don't really start getting good in the NFL till they turn like 26, 27. That's when they really start losing the game. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like have like your blue chip guys like a Caleb Downs, Michael Parsons, like those guys that just come in and they just physically dominant. But typically you don't see those, like the real guys start getting good at 26, 27.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
Oh, dude, you're in a position to get points and you want to go for it on 4th and 1?
Especially in a game this tight.
Yeah. You got to take the points, man. Come on. Stop unless they're going to try and draw them off sides.
He was slow to get up after that, too.
I wouldn't do that, though, because then you got to waste the time.
Ooh.
Well, no, you can take the penalty and still make the kick. They're close enough.
Yeah.
Why, you can't see the game when you are, or?
No, my wife watching the movie.
It's boy, I'm definitely that's my guy. I want us to go after Linderbaum, but like I've said that earlier today too. Is there's rumors out there that he wants to follow Harbaugh to the Giants, and if that's the case, and they do follow through with it, we're gonna have a hard time. Linderbaum, the center for Baltimore.
Oh, okay.
He's putting
We
it
have a
out
touchdown
there
score.
to the Giants.
You're
Now
gonna have
they've
a
got a
lot.
young center too, though. That's the thing. So I don't know what the Giants' plan is.
Yeah, gonna have a lot of Raider fans mad if we sign Linderbaum.
I wouldn't be mad.
JPJ needs to be
It
the
shouldn't
center.
be, because I'm sorry, JPJ's a better guard, man. You get more use out of him at guard than you will at center. I'm sorry, he's too athletic to not put in the guard position where he can get out there and really smack some people around. He's
I just want good guys.
got that in him. You know what I mean?
Little housekeeping tip here for you. Rams 17, Bears 10, fourth quarter. We have, I didn't even get the time. God
It's like
darn it.
and change left.
It's 8 minutes 50 seconds. I'm looking at it on ESPN.
ESPN.
Jaw Rider with the
Wow.
news. Mark Davis bought VIP seat for tomorrow's night game at Miami.
I don't blame him. Surprised they ain't gonna be on the field talking to him.
Shut your
That's how-
face, Dixon.
That's how his dad used to do it.
I don't want Mark Davis anywhere near the next possible coach or interviewing coaches. I don't want him anywhere near that shit. Leave it to Spy Tech, please. For the love of God. Because we all know his track record on coaches ain't good. Just let the GM do his damn job. Please, for the love of God,
Yeah,
Mark.
for
You're
real.
listening. Stop.
Yeah, don't become Jerry Jones.
Oh my God, yeah.
Problem is, Mark doesn't want to be. He keeps trying to find that guy that can just run the whole football
Yeah.
side of things for him, and
He's picking bad relationships. That's what he's picking a bad girl every time.
well, the problem is he got it right with Reggie McKenzie,
Yeah,
and then John Gruden wanted all the power because McKenzie, I believe, got fired after Gruden got hired. Right?
Yeah,
Yep.
they were together
Yep.
for 1 year.
Gruden wanted all the power.
yeah. Same thing Jim Harbaugh or John Harbaugh is gonna do.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got it right. He did good with McKenzie, and again, I still like the JDR, like Jack Del Rio. I still like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was you that pointed out that Jack Del Rio was mad about somebody's contract, and that's why he fired the offensive coordinator.
Musgrave.
Musgrave, yeah.
Yeah,
But
he was upset with Musgrave because he
had they not gotten rid of him, we'll be in a real good situation right now.
Oh, nice return.
well, also would have been in a different situation if they actually pulled Derek Carr against the Colts.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
I
a lot
mean,
of what
that
ifs
is
in
true.
that one.
yeah.
And not
It's
have Connor Cook
what
trying to
what
throw
ifs.
the ball 60 times in a game that you're only down by 8 points. They were only down by 8 points, and he's still trying to get Connor Cook to throw the ball.
Well, the thing that pissed me off in that playoff game is they threw the exact same screen pass or little swing route to was it
Tywan
Davion
Jones.
Clowney, where he got 2 picks, and one of them was a pick 6.
Yeah.
They threw it back to back, and he got 2 picks. It's like if you're gonna have your quarterback throw that much, you'd think you'd have a little bit more confidence and actually open up the route tree a little bit. But that was terrible.
Yeah, but rookie making his first start in a playoff game, and you had a viable running game with Latavius Murray that was doable.
Yeah,
Stick with the run game.
yeah. And you got to take pressure off that rookie quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was
They put-
confident in Connor Cook too.
Yeah.
Let me down.
Yeah,
I got his I actually got his autograph.
Oh my God, oh man, what a run! Holy crap! I thought it was
Jeff's
great.
like 2 plays ahead of me.
Sorry.
I got his autograph and Ricky Henderson's autograph in the same step.
Ricky Henderson, the baseball player.
Yeah, he was at the Raiders. He was at the Raiders training camp in Napa, and me and my buddy went. And oh, nice run! And so we were.
Yeah, Farr played his best ball before he broke his back.
What year was that, Jason? Like how?
2016.
Oh, so it was recent. Oh, so he's already retired then. I didn't know if it was like while he was still playing or something too, because that would have been cool while he was still playing too.
No, Ricky Henderson was a Raider, man. He was a Raider.
It's like that clock's moving fast.
He'd have made a great running back for us.
I'm surprised on that Caleb Williams run. Collinsworth didn't mention Mahomes. That run was so Mahomes-like.
I love Pat Mahomes, boy.
Collinsworth will never say that if it's not Mahomes doing it. You know that. This is the dink that we got to listen to do the Super Bowl in 2 weeks. 3 weeks. Can't stand Collinsworth, man. It's just
Yeah, I don't like him. I don't like him either.
It's like nails on a chalkboard, man. First down.
Best thing about this game, man, Chris Schuler's holding Ben Johnson to 10 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, technically. I still think it's more Caleb Williams missing his throws.
Well, I can't watch it, so I don't really know what's going on. I'm just looking at the stats right now.
Well, just throughout the first half and some of the third quarter, Caleb Williams was thrown behind his receivers a lot.
Oh, okay.
Especially Loveland. Like, he kept hitting him in his back, like, elbow to where it's really hard to adjust to the ball.
Come on, Loveland, man. How did he not catch that? This defender got seen him that I could see at the end of that.
Yeah, 100% Jason Marshall.
Oh, yeah, that sealed his fate big time.
Yeah. But ultimately, Reggie McKenzie was the guy, and he shouldn't have been fired or let walk or whatever it was.
Definitely in field goal range, that's for sure. Way overthrew. Holy cow.
I'm proud of that. T-vote.
TiVo app, huh?
Yeah, the app on the phone, you can actually get the game free.
You keep dancing with the devil. One day it's going to follow you home.
3rd and 10 now. They're on like the 27 of the Rams right now.
Cool Kev sent the link if you want to use the link.
First down, nice throw.
That's what I'm on right now, Cool Kev.
Oh, what the hell's the flag? Of course. Oh, nice. Roughing the passer penalty.
Man, why you ain't been saying nothing about that, Cool kid? Oh, the server is full. I can't watch it.
Just hit refresh a few times.
That was a nice catch, too, man. He really went out there for it. Doomsday. That kid's good, too. Ooh.
Appreciate that.
They're down on the 5-yard line, 1st and goal.
You got it working, Darkside?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just seeing the dudes they catch the ball.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are all behind me. I won't say anything then. I'll let it go.
If it was up to me, I would definitely move Glaze to guard. He's got concrete feet, but he's really
The ice cream truck.
That's the first time I heard that. That's good.
The ice cream truck is crazy. DJ Glaze to guard. It depends on who the offensive line coach is.
I think that's going to be our biggest asset that we got to recover from is the offensive line coach.
Well, also
And add a couple pieces.
Run scheme's going to matter a bunch. Are we going to bring in another guy that keeps running these zone run schemes that our offensive line isn't built for? It just seems every time we bring in an offensive-minded guy that likes the zone run scheme, it just fails.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of it. I want powerful guys.
Yeah.
People movers.
I mean, we got powerful guys. Even Millard plays better in a power run game.
Yep.
DJ Glaze is a freaking mule. He'll push anybody around as long as he's going forward.
JPJ.
Yeah, JPJ too. Even Parham played better in a power run scheme.
Yeah,
even though
believe it
he's
or not.
smaller.
Man, how's he still alive after that hit?
Did you get a cramp in your foot, Jeff?
No, he's watching a fight.
No, wait till you see this hit he just took. It's a hell of a drop. Oh my god.
Ooh.
I'd still be laying there right now going, ah.
Well, you wouldn't have jumped. You wouldn't have jumped up in the air like that.
Also, Jeff, what did I say? Around the 4 minutes, Caleb Williams will wake up. This drive has been pretty good. Yeah, Swift got punished.
Yeah, Swift, man.
That's a guy who I like too. Quentin Lake.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. He's a free agent too, I think.
There you go.
Yeah, a Shula guy. We get Shula to bring over Lake. That's another thing is like for your guys' favorite coaching hires, see what players they're coaching that they can bring over.
Yep.
Yeah, Tyler, I think you are. None of you guys up here are going for the Rams to win, right?
I am.
I want the
I
Rams.
don't care which team wins. I don't want
I picked the
Devontae
Bears
to
one,
win.
but I
I
want the
don't want
Rams
Ben
one.
Johnson to win. So I don't really care.
Dockside, why you want the Rams to win?
Because I love Chris Shula.
I want the Rams win because it'll make that. I think they can give Seattle a run for the money. It's going to be divisional rivals, and those games get a little heated, a little testy.
Yeah, and then they're going to beat the crap out of each other and then not show up for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they got 2 weeks to recover.
I think the other thing I find it funny too is that at this point, if the Rams end up pulling this off, no matter who wins next week, it's going to be a rival of San Fran playing in their own stadium for the Super Bowl.
Kind of like how the Chiefs played on ours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. How your baby doing, Doc?
He's doing good. He's starting to sleep a lot more. And he's starting to figure out he likes the binky, but he doesn't know how to keep it in his mouth, so he whines a lot for that. But he's he's real healthy. He's gaining a lot of weight. He's gaining weight way faster than my daughter did. He's a little chunky bit.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah. And my daughter's doing pretty good. She's a little jealous and trying to get attention, but that's normal.
Yeah, that's normal. Was that fourth down? Was that a fourth down play?
Yeah,
That
they
was
turned
fourth
it
down,
over.
yeah.
They turned it over at the 2-yard line.
4 minutes left.
I guess I spoke too early on the 4 minutes
Now it's
remark.
down to 2:58.
Oh, it's 3 minutes left. Okay.
Yeah.
That's another thing with offensive minded coaches. They're gonna go for it
I'm okay
more
with
than
that.
a
though.
defense.
I'm okay with
Yeah.
some aggressiveness.
I'm okay with it too, but I don't want to lead the league and going for it on fourth down.
Well, if your defense is absolute shit, then I'm going for it.
Yeah.
Or if your offense is completely shit and you get that close to 4th and 1, you might as well go for it.
I don't know, because look at with Minshew against Kansas City. Was it 1st and 3 on the goal line after the defense came up with a big play?
Yeah. And I said it too. I said we ain't gonna score.
Yeah. And the whole defense was on the sideline jumping, go for it, go for it.
That was
And they got
AP,
stuck.
right?
Yeah, that was with AP.
Yeah.
Cool, Kev.
I don't even know who Bad Bunny is.
You don't?
I'm so out of touch with current stuff.
Well, you live, in the Dakotas, right? So
There's this thing called the internet, Jeff. It's
yeah, I
universal.
know. Well, apparently you don't know about it because you haven't even heard of who he is. So
Oh, I'm not going and searching for new music.
you watch Saturday Night Live?
No.
You're
It's been
right.
a place. Sorry, the Bad Bunny doesn't know who
Good.
you are.
Let's keep it that way.
Yeah.
I don't need my wife mean mugging me. I'm assuming Bad Bunny is a girl or a woman.
Nope,
No, it's not.
No,
it's not.
Okay.
It's a
It's
guy.
a Hispanic
That's his
guy.
name. He's Hispanic.
Okay.
I've never heard any of his stuff. I just see him everywhere.
Well, even if I heard his stuff, I couldn't understand it because it doesn't sing in English. So
Yeah. Tackle.
basically, you'd have to admire the music like you were a deaf guy and just feel the beats and just feel the music. It's the song, the words you ain't gonna know jack shit.
And the Bears defense has just been playing so well today.
They need to take the 7 seconds off the clock, man.
Yeah, that too.
No, thanks. I'm good. Arch enemy is musician Good Squirrel. And Slam and Sam me came back with Arch Enemy as a good band.
What's up, Slamming?
Here you go, Jeff.
Yeah, I saw that. You got to twerk to his shit. You just won't fit in. I can't imagine you up there looking like Grizzly Adams twerking to any of his music, man. just want to look at it.
Hey, you pay me enough. I'll do just
Put on
about
a plaid shirt and go twerk your ass off.
You bring lotto ticket money, man. My wife is cracking up. Now she's just imagining it. She's dirty.
Oh, they ran it.
If she goes out and buys you a plaid shirt and just entices you to walk into the bedroom, you're in trouble. She's gonna go, yeah, put this on first.
Slamming Sammy in the house.
Wait, Caleb Williams gets another chance. Is the top of my list. Leo Chanel.
Chanel from the Chiefs. Yeah, we definitely need a linebacker.
We need everything.
We need a linebacker, defensive lineman.
Well, it's bad when your depth has actually been forced in the start and so early in the season last year due to injuries and just shitty play from our starters.
I think Accelerator is the only one that wants Bad Bunny on the show.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Uh-oh. Now my wife's in the comments.
Hey, I'm trying to help you out, actually, in the long run, if you think about it. So, you know, you want another kid? There you go.
Buy a plaid shirt.
Yep. Go buy him a set of skinny jeans and a plaid shirt.
The contrast is terrible.
Oh, Docs, I do realize pretty quick I'm not normal, so I'm a little tapped upstairs. What's up, Army 82nd? What's up, brother? Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm calling him Grizzly Adams. Look at him. I mean, I've had a full beard before, but not as long as that. I just shaved it off.
I got it trimmed the other week.
The tassels hanging off my face instead.
He can come on. I'll take the $1 million.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. I bring him up for $1 million. Sure, yeah. Yeah, we're down to a minute 50 left. Chicago's got the ball. They're on. Holy crap. They're on the 50-yard line. They're starting on the 50. With a minute 50 to go. They got one timeout left. Rams have 3.
Gonna have to score a touchdown here.
I like Leo Chanel.
Booger McFarland's back in the channel again.
Yeah.
See, if they get 7 points here, they'll tie the game.
Yeah. And if they go for 2, that'll give them more points.
That will win. Them to win, you know.
Ooh.
That's a bold statement, Cotton.
Ooh, nice defensive play there.
Ooh. Get your ass up. That's the other thing, man. That ground's going to be hot as a rock, too. That's why Swift's going to be feeling that tomorrow, man. That was a hell of a fall. I mean, he was like 4.5, almost 5 feet in the air at that point.
I don't know who Uncle Jesse is.
Dukes of Hazzards,
The
the original TV show.
It's been a while since I've seen the original. I'd have to look at it again.
Don't let me down.
30-yard line driving. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Where was this offense early in the game? I don't know, Jason Marshall. I don't know if I would chance it. The way that neither team's really been able to score at will, I would kind of almost want to take a chance on taking it to overtime and just let the best team win at that point. I don't know if I'd go for 2. You haven't had much success all game long. What would you guys think? I don't want to take that chance. I mean, your season's on the line.
With the Bears defense playing as good as it has all night, I think you go for 1.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Let's be honest. Caleb Williams hasn't been exactly on the money lighting it up today. You know, unless if they run it off to the left side like they've been doing with Swift on this drive, that could work. But
What's up, Money Chuck?
What's up, Money? No, you're right. They haven't been exciting. Although,
Last week was pretty good.
Yeah.
But the Steelers game kind of set up a pretty bad.
But I will say that Seahawks win yesterday was pretty damn good. Watching them just annihilate them.
I think it was impressive. Like, yeah, I didn't make for a great game, but like, holy cow,
Yeah.
Seahawks really put a statement.
Look down.
27 seconds, 4th and 4.
You know, if they get 5 yards here, they might get the first down. You're too easy, Jeff.
I just like the fact that you say it looking at the camera, and then as soon as you finish saying it, you look away so you can't make eye contact with anybody. When you get that green screen behind you, you just look like a floating head in your screen.
A big head, Jed.
Fourth down.
Yep. Oh my! Holy shit! Oh my god!
What the fuck? You got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh my god!
Are you serious? What the fuck was that?
How far back he ran? And
He
then
threw up on the 45-yard line.
I thought he was going to overthrow. I didn't realize there was somebody on that side. I was like, my God. Tied it up. Holy Jesus. That was amazing.
Wow.
My God.
That's exactly how they drew it up.
Yeah. I love it when a plan comes together. It's beautiful. My Lord.
20 yards.
The stream just stopped on me. That's crazy.
You're going to need a 2-point conversion? Or you're
No,
gonna
they
need-
just went for the extra point. So it's tied.
All right, so OT. Another game. Don't
I didn't even see it.
This is freaking insane.
I don't know how that. I mean, he was running for his life.
Yeah. And he took any longer than
I
he
just
did to throw
Victory
it.
on that ball too. It was kind of doing this the whole time. It was like wobbling.
Okay, I can see a replay.
Number 10, Stewart. He's looking at the jumbotron on the other end of the field. So the play's going on behind him after he let go of the ball, and he's just standing there watching it. And he's like, ah.
That's crazy. He just threw the ball up.
That was incredible. Absolutely incredible.
That was so
Did he get
Mahomes-like.
pushed?
Yeah, when I see a throw like that, all I can think about is Mahomes.
Did he push him? Like, how did he?
Right? That's what I thought. I'm like, what? How did he get so wide open? I mean, the separation between the defender was
He pushed
insane.
him. Well, he didn't push him. He's just stronger. I mean, I don't know. That's crazy.
They're saying it's not pass interference because it happened before the ball was in the air.
That's still pass interference. He pushed the hell out of that boy.
Who's the official that they're using for commentary? Is it?
I didn't
It's
catch
not
that name.
Meritor. It's
Isn't it Mr. Q Card?
Gene's territory.
is it Step?
I thought he was on. I thought he did Fox.
I don't know. That's
No, it is.
that's the card. Gene's territory.
All right. Well, I'm gonna run out for a smoke. Then I'll be right back.
Yeah, that was pass interference. I think that was pass interference.
Yeah.
The
Because let a
script is
defensive guy do
we
that.
won an
That's-
overtime game.
That's insane.
Well, guys, I'm not sticking around for overtime
Yeah, I'm not even.
All
My
right.
wife looking at me.
because both me and my daughter need to go to sleep.
Hey, Dark Side.
Yes, sir.
Hit you up with the when we get a chance. You want to come on Tuesday on our show?
Yeah, I should be free.
Okay. Tuesday be 5:00 my time, 8:00 your time,
Yeah.
because you're East Coast time. What we're starting to do is some fandom type stuff with our show. Like last week we had Darth Raider on. Just kind of go over fandom type stuff, and then just a lot of Q&A, and then we do a little free form discussion, stuff like that. And then as we build up, excuse me, as we start to build into it a little bit more, I think once we get past the Senior Bowl, then we'll really start diving into the debate and discussion about who, what, when, where, and how.
Yeah.
And then also too, I'm sure Duncan's going to want to, once we get our head coach, we'll probably want to do something that afternoon as well. But the biggest thing is we butt up a lot of times. We butt up against guys that we're in conjunction with, that they have their shows. So we try and want to get away from when they do their shows, so we have our own time slots to work with. But I'm gonna talk to the skipper and see what other formulations we can come up with, and then definitely want to keep you around as long as we can. So just have that in mind.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah.
And then,
that'll work.
I'll let you know exactly, what my thought is, because you're what, 5 episodes in, 4 episodes in. Yeah. So we'll start that and then hitch up the wagon, because we're 5 episodes in on our side on the doing live, me and Duncan.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
We do one. So.
Jeff does 5 shows a week, and he's up to he's got 2,300 subscribers, and he's only been at it for a year. So it's built the whole 401_Raider_Jeff production thing that he's got going on. It really is taken off, and we're catching the eyes of a lot of the big namers like Wasted Talent. Wasted Talent was in our chat earlier. I don't know if you ever watch him. So just branching out with that. He's the president of the Black Hole chapter in New England, the New England Black Hole. So anytime the Raiders play up in New England, New York, New England, Philadelphia, things like that, he's doing he's hosting and doing tailgates and stuff at the game. So
And just to reiterate, everyone, this is Darkside's YouTube channel. Go ahead and check him out. He's got some really good content already.
Appreciate y'all.
The guy's very smart, and he gets really deep into everything.
Yep.
Appreciate that, though.
Yeah, and he's not too bad on Discord, too.
Yeah.
I
He
know.
keeps us awake on Discord. He had some
Listen.
freaking questions today, man.
And especially when
you give him some short, stupid answer, you're like, well, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Elaborate. What's your actual thought on it?
Give me evidence.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
give me actual conversation.
It's like with the whole Fernando Mendoza thing. Well, he's not this. And prove it to me.
Yeah, why? But
Prove it to me, because I'll pull 5. I'll pull 5 game tapes up right now and prove you wrong.
Yep. You gotta show
Fine
me.
to have an opinion, but actually explain it.
Yeah, explain it. Convince me. That's what debating is.
That's basically what it is. Yeah, convince me that you're right.
You know what I mean? Convince me. Because right now I'm not.
Appreciate y'all.
So
Yeah, Money Chuck. He's in a Discord that Jason and I are a part of, hosted by Rodney's, or what's Rodney's YouTube again?
all aboard.
All aboard.
Yeah. All Aboard Raiders. And Darkside just recently, last week, right? Or 2 weeks ago,
Yeah,
started
it was
his
last
YouTube
week.
channel up. And he's
Yeah.
already got 5 banger videos.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
But we're gonna get him over to the StreamYard side. We'll show him and how he can put together stuff on the StreamYard side, where you can do intro videos, outro videos, bring up your verticals and your horizontals, and do, if you got game film. Now, one of the things, I don't know if you know this or not, but if you do any type of like all 22 film, they will copyright you on that. So you got to do it a certain way. 805 knows how to do it. He's got a little trick that he does to keep it from being copyrighted. But if you do it
Okay.
wrong, they'll copyright you and they'll strike and if you try to monetize off that video, you'll get dinged real good on it. So there's a bunch of things. If you're not doing anything tomorrow, shoot me a text or whatever.
Okay.
And I'll bring you into I'll give you a key code. You can come into one of I got to build the studio tomorrow for Tuesday anyways. So kind of show you around a little bit what it looks like inside the studio. And, all these graphics like what we have up here and stuff. Myself and Jeff have AI music and AI video production licenses that we can use to build that stuff for you. So it's kind of neat, get to play around with it a little bit, do your own thing. I've done several songs. He's done several songs where we collaborated together and made these songs that are pretty cool, man. It's amazing how the AI will generate a song for you, and you just go, wow, that's a hit.
Now, to answer your question on 805, when he does the game film, he only does it in vertical.
Yeah.
He doesn't do it in the full landscape.
Horizontal.
He only does it in the horizontal. That one, it doesn't hit for the copyright issue for some reason. I don't know why. It's just like a freak thing that it works.
Probably because it cuts off part of the film.
I think that might be part of it.
No. See, that's another thing. Another question I had though, Jeff, is because some of the copyright stuff, if you like with the music, for example, it's the lyrics and the notes and the compilation of the notes that if they hit and they're triggered, it triggers a certain way, it hits that copyright. But like the lyrics itself, if you take the lyrics and create a different tune for it, does that still, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
All right, guys, I'm going to head out. Have a good
Later.
night.
All right,
I gotta go too.
All right.
I gotta go too. I
Dark
appreciate
side.
y'all.
We'll see you later, man.
Later.
It'll be good to meet you, man.
Oh yeah, likewise.
And then there were two.
So the Rams had the ball, didn't do anything with it.
Nope.
The Bears had the ball.
They got a first down already.
Yep. God, when they show that camera angle from the pylon there, look, you just look at the surface, the grass, and you just know that's like an ice skating rink, man.
Tell you what, it's snowing like a son of a bitch outside.
Hand me the chair.
Can't even tell where the
Here, let me
snow's
give you-
for a while.
I'll take this one back over. All right, give me just a minute. I'm going to switch chairs.
I'm just gonna take that one. You can be comfortable. You can switch them out later. All right, honey.
Feeling any better?
I took the ibuprofen.
Oliver, out.
This has been the game started off kind of rough, man, but this fourth quarter and the overtime has just been awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely got an entertainment value to it, huh?
Oh hell yeah!
Go.
Wow, man, this guy's a
Go get
mad
Andrew.
truck.
Go get Andrew. Come on. Let's go get Andrew. Come on. Come on.
Jesus, that was
Here, come and
ballsy.
get Oliver. Never mind. Here he comes.
Who? What the hell are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
Me? I was talking to my son.
Uh-huh.
The cat got in the room here with me.
Uh,
And then he wants to go hide behind a chair. And hey.
25 more yards in there, field goal range for Santos. Cool Kev, thanks for putting that link up there too.
Thanks, Cool Kev. You don't like my green screen?
It keeps moving.
Does it?
Yeah, like as you move it.
No.
Oh, this is a tough call right here now. Holy crap. This is everything on the line.
See, I don't know if I'd go for it. It seems to me like if you punt them and pin them deep, it gives you a better chance. I got to give Caleb Williams credit, man. When the game's on the line, he doesn't quit.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Kind of making a name for himself doing that.
No, I said I locked it. I know, I read. Jesus.
What's up, Marcus Banks? Welcome back.
What's up? I will give, like you said, with the game on the line, man, he's playing phenomenal now.
No. And he's been doing that all year. It just seems like he kind of meanders through the first three quarters, and then the fourth quarter.
Oh my God.
Well, it still doesn't hurt him. I mean, it doesn't help, but
Yeah, but Moore gave up on that run. You could see it.
you know, it's hard for these guys to plant and turn on this surface.
Yeah, but
You can
like,
just tell.
watch his route. He just like slowed down in the middle of his route. He didn't follow through all the way. That was totally on the receiver.
Oh,
there.
yeah, he's already letting up in the middle of the field.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He's a good receiver, too. He should know better than to do that.
Yeah, right. And we both just talked him up, and then he throws an interception. That's why I reacted the way I did. It was like, are you shitting me? Stafford's been playing great this whole game. See if it works that way. Wow. Yeah, they're going to review that. Yeah, I don't think he got the second foot down. His knee didn't touch until he was out of bounds. It's not even secure. Still not. His foot's in
He's
the
got
air.
both feet down. As soon as the ball hits his hands, he's got both feet down. Yeah, that's a catch.
Wait till you see the other angle.
I just saw the underneath ankle. Once the ball hit his hands, both feet were on the ground. Watch. Right there. Both
Man,
feet
the
are on the ground.
right was almost there, too.
That's a catch. That's a catch. And he completed it all the way to the ground. So, yeah.
They'll be at the
That'll take about-
47-yard line of the Bears if this stands. Yep, stands. Man, I've lost both my games today and yesterday. Oh, no, I won one of them. Screwed. It's my boy Adams. Rams took a timeout.
They're bringing 6. Yep, call that timeout. You ain't got the right personnel.
Jesus.
Oh, don't do this shit to me now.
What?
The buffering.
Hmm.
They had issues all day until right now. Well, the first game I was having a little bit of problem with, so I had to unplug the power to the stream box so it clears the cache out, and then it worked. All they got to do is kick a field goal here. They should be able to win. Money check. So the Super Bowl could be the Bears versus New England, two teams that drafted a QB early and turned it around. Losing record.
If the Rams win, I lose this one. I'm the only one in my pool that picked the Texans to win earlier today, even though I knew the Patriots were going to win. I went opposite of everybody else, figured it was worth a shot. And then the only one yesterday, Buffalo screwed me yesterday. Fucking Nevis, man. The guy looks like a freaking defensive end out there. Yeah, actually, it looks more like a defensive tackle. The guy's huge. So this football could be Bears versus New England, two teams that drafted a QB early and turned it around soon. Okay, I'm not holding my breath, but this is evident. It could be done. Bears. No one's getting past Seattle. I'm sorry.
See, I think the Rams can beat them.
Not the play they did today. They better get their shit together before next week. If they come out like this next week against Seattle, So what's their record against Seattle this season? Let's see.
1-1. They lost 38-37 on December 16th, and then they won in November. And when they lost to the Seahawks is when Devontae Adams wasn't playing. So
All right, here comes a field goal attempt. Oh, he did come from the UFL. Thicker Kicker. That's his nickname.
Rams win.
Nice try, Caleb. You gave it your all in the second half. I will say that.
Yeah, he didn't.
Overtime.
My take on Caleb has totally changed this year. Totally changed.
Damn.
I think he could do a little bit better as far as being a leader on the sideline, but he's actually picked up his game doing that too. Instead of doing the whiny, pouty stuff.
Marcus, yeah, I got my half my money back.
So, anyways, what do you got going on this week, Jeff?
Be doing the game tomorrow night, Indiana, Miami.
Okay.
And Tuesday night, the Most Notorious podcast with Leo and Will. And then Wednesday, Greater Connection. Both of those start at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. And then Thursday night, Nate and I again on Raiders Coast to Coast, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. I will have some sort of game or something set up for the chat and for Nate. And then Friday night, back on the No Huddle again Friday night. Again, if you know anybody that's a fan of any of the other 31 teams in the league, make sure you tell them about it. Share the love, send the link to them, and have them come on in. Especially if they're a team that just lost in the playoffs that probably should have won, or a team that lost in overtime, or if it's a team of fans of a team that's playing next week in the championship, more than welcome to come in and talk their team. So That's it.
So Jaw Raiders throwing a prediction: Indiana 38-10.
We'll
I wouldn't
see.
I wouldn't be surprised at that, my friend. I would not be surprised at that. So, for me, Raiders first downs. If you go to YouTube at Raiders first downs, subscribe, like, hit the thumbs up, ring the bell, all that good stuff. Help me out. Myself and Donuts Duncan. It was just on the show, but he had to leave early. He's got 2 little ones, so he's got to do daddy duty as the night goes on. We do Tuesday night Raider Nation. Show me your shield. We try to dig into some of the fandom, get after people a little bit as to who, what, when, and how they became a fan. Talk about memories, what's type of what their most memorable moment of being a Raider fan, one of the most miserable moments being a Raider fan, which is pretty much this whole year. So once again, Tuesday night, Raider Nation, show me your shield, 5 o'clock Pacific time, 7 o'clock Central time, 8 o'clock Eastern time. This week's guest will be Dark Side OB. We will have him on the show. If you didn't get a chance to see him on the show tonight with us, very super knowledgeable guy, and we hope to have a good chat. Chop it up real good that night. Have a good show. So, Skipper, that's all I got for tonight. How about you?
That's it. I'm good. Thank you, everybody, for being here today and spending your day with us. I appreciate it. And I'm going to do a little, hang on.
This is for all the Raider fans out there.
I am going to, give me a second.
There it comes. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Do this for this on this show. So I just donated 10 memberships within the channel.
Get one of those memberships, Money Chuck. Get one of them.
Did he get one?
Hopefully.
Let's see. James Firpo got one. G-Fam got one. Francis the Sith got one. Rebel got one. Not Really Rice got one. Share Bear got one. Chill Ray. Mark Ontiverius, Hector Juarez, and Andrew Stott.
Not bad, not bad.
So, welcome to the Gang Green. Jeez, gets 500 minutes for hosting. I want to give a shout out to One Raider Jeff for gifting out 10 memberships on his own channel. That's my gift to the people that have been here all along. I appreciate everybody.
It's all about keeping the family together, A membership goes a long ways.
Yes, it does. I appreciate everybody being here.
Once again, on behalf of 401 Raider Jeff Productions, this is 401 Raider Jeff, your host, the most, the skipper. Sidekick, Raiders First Downs. Jason Downs is my name, or as Raider Paul likes to call it, Jelly Roll. But tonight's the night, and we will see you throughout the week, my friends. Have a good night.
Stay safe. Go Raiders.
Go Raiders.